Hello and welcome to another episode of my BattleTech career, playing our Federated Suns themed career with the Commander's Edition mod installed as well. Sorry, brain not functioning very well just yet, and I just had to do a super quick change because I was covered in baby vomit, which was awesome. So sorry for not replying to any of your messages pre-stream. I wasn't here, I was getting covered in baby sick. But I'm all good now, all changed, all clean. I'm ready to play some BattleTech. Hope you all had a good evening last night and you're doing well today. Let's have a look where things are at. What have we got? So we got the Jaeger mech yesterday, didn't we? We had that Dervish. That's still building because I kept pushing it to the back of the queue. We only have 3 functioning mechs right now, but the Ossol is 2 days away from being completed. Do we have any contracts here? We have 1 contract. It's only a 2.5 skull. Yeah. Oh, the money looks alright though. We may as well do it. Let's do it. So we'll wind on 2 days. There we go. Now we have 4 mechs we can use. And we'll go take this contract on. Sarge says, morning everyone. Let us get back to stomping Capellan orphanages. I'm getting out of practice. We did some Capellan stomping yesterday, didn't we? Today, we're Taurian stomping, at least for the first mission. I'm sure they have orphanages too, right? We can stomp them. Now, how you doing, Cassian? Good to see you. Right, where are we? Well, hopefully you managed to complete your journey yesterday without any accidents. How many did you see in the end? I think you were up to like 30 when I last saw you yesterday. Right, this is a desert environment, so we're going to bring out Team Hot Stuff for this. And Catch as well, good to see you. Redburn. Craig, hello Craig. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? Yeah, Rylan in the Stalker, definitely. He's got the cool shot mastery. Sensor lock. Let's get that in the Ossol. So Emperor Krang is going to be our scout. And then Tasku and Gecko are left here. Yeah, we'll do it this way around. That'll work. So we're almost ready to start doing missions without having to take a medium out. We need 1 more heavy. And I think we're close to getting some. Got to meet the right things, although at this mission difficulty I doubt we'll meet heavies. Probably just be mediums here. 32 in all, says Cassian. Jesus, that is a lot of wrecks. Oh, I must have slept funny today. I'm really hurting this side of my collarbone. I don't know why. Perhaps I was doing some kind of acrobatics in my sleep and landed funny. Large says, according to the news last night, there was a 50-car pileup in Ohio due to the weather. 50? Jesus. That's mental. I saw in the news Venice had the 2nd worst flooding they've ever had. I think, was it the 2nd highest water level or something like that they've ever had in Venice. And sadly 2 people died in that, which is a shame.
Moving out. Roger.
Ah, we do have a heavy here. It's only a 60-tonner, but it's still heavy. There's a 55-tonner backing it up. Probably going to be more than just those guys, though, aren't they? Right, I'm going to reserve Tasku. I'm going to reserve to the final phase.
Holding for tactical advantage.
And then we'll send the Assault to scout. If I send him here and then sensor lock, that should do the trick. We'll sensor lock the 60-tonner, see what that is.
I've got a sensor
An
lock.
Ostrock. Or a bunch of Ostmechs in one of the missions yesterday, didn't we? Catch was claiming the 50-car pileup was Cassian's fault. was he just flinging banana skins out of his windows of his trucks as he drives, like Mario Kart style? Just a few banana skins here and there will cause a pileup. I might punch my own cap there. Pro skills.
Yes, boss.
Right, we're gonna keep our distance with the Shadowhawk because he's got lots of lovely range. Not a great chance of hitting here, but maybe one of the weapons will. Oh, both hit. Nice. Hey, Ryland, good morning. Good to see you. Catch says every road Cassian is on is the Fury Road.
How might I help?
Well, maybe Cassian was so busy writing his novel, he's just typing away as he's driving and just ploughing through cars. Completely oblivious. Could be. No, I'm sure he's an excellent driver. He would never do such a thing. Right, what are we going to do here? Are we going to keep range? Yeah, no, we're not. We're going to go there. I need to go closer to get those medium lasers in. The medium lasers hit chance is still pretty shoddy, actually. That's not worth it, is it? Alright. Go here, then.
Yes, Commander.
Cassian says not every day.
Confirm. Waiting on you, Commander.
What are you? 70-tonner. Okay. Kind of pleased to see a 70-tonner over there. That's good. Might be something worth salvaging. Could be a grasshopper. I think it just fired a 20 amount of LRMs. It could be a grasshopper. There's another 70-tonner with it. Good stuff.
Good to go.
Could be some nice salvage here. We've only got two choices for salvage parts. My usual
Copy that.
selection.
Got it.
Ostrock's getting nicely bashed about now.
Yes, Commander. Be there in a jiff. That's a critical hit. Confirmed.
Okay, we want to keep moving a little bit. It's not enough to get any evasion. That sucks. Never mind. I want to stay in the cover more than I want to get evasion. So we'll plonk here.
10-4.
This guy's pretty hurt now. Something's going to fall off him. There it is. The left torso's gone.
That hit something good.
And what do we knock off? A large laser and a medium laser. Still packing in SRM4, a large laser, and a medium laser on the other side of the mech, though.
What can I do for
Let's
you?
see if Ryland can do something about that. The Stalker is in range now, and he's going to let rip. I think we'll turn off the medium lasers. We'll keep the heat low because we are in a hot environment. And I think Ryland is the last pilot in Team Hot Stuff that doesn't have coolant vent yet, and that's obviously because of the bookish trait that he had, making the guts tree so expensive for him to go up. We're getting there slowly but surely, though. I think he's only one upgrade away from having Call and Vent now, but I think I needed about 12k XP to get it, which is pretty damned high. That being said, on the flip side, we had a much quicker and cheaper time moving up the tactics tree as a consequence. So Bookish does have its huge positive, especially if you like Cool Shot Mastery, which I do. Okay, Shadowhawk, piloted by Tasku here. He's going to sit in the trees at the back. What are we going to shoot at? Well, it's really low hit chance on everything. Guess we'll shoot at the Grasshopper then. Well, we've removed a little evasion, but we didn't do any damage. Hey, Flaky, good to see you. How you doing? Rylan says, got him. You definitely did got him, Rylan. You got him good.
Ready to rock.
Right, Emperor Krang in Scouty. That gets us a little bit of evasion if I go here, I think. So we'll plop ourselves there. No, it doesn't. I swear that was giving me one evasion. I must have been seeing the one evasion that Gecko's Jägermech has. And then, what am I going to do? If I sense lock, he's just going to move, isn't he? So I may as well shoot. I should have reserved. Oh well, these are 40%. Could be worse. That was pretty bad though. We got one hit, I think, out of those 6 lasers. Oh, they haven't moved. They've reserved. Could have just sense locked. But then again, if I'd have done that, the AI definitely would have moved to get some evasion up, I'm sure. Right, yeah, Gecko just fire wildly and inaccurately. Excellent. Exactly what I asked for right there. And Rylan will go for the precision strike. We've got maximum resolve, I think, at this point. We've saved up, ready to do this. Rylan can also make it into the cover, which is nice. Alright, so this guy, he's only got 1 evasion now in the Grasshopper. So it should be relatively easy shot. I think I'm going to keep the medium lasers switched off, though, because they do tend to push the heat up quite quickly in this environment. We'll just fire the SRMs. Rylan managed a headshot there, amongst other things. Ooh, some solid hits on Emperor Krang there, coming from the enemy Grasshopper. Not sure what the other 70-tonner is yet. We're about to find out. There it is. It's a Warhammer 6R. They're really going all out for Emperor Krang right now. Oh no, Cassian, I said yesterday, you just can't catch a break at the moment, can you? It just continues. Poor Cassian's wife is in bed with vertigo, and he's 1,600 miles away from home at the moment. That's really, really sucky. I'm sorry to hear that, Cassian. No, he says we can't catch a break. No, you really can't, can you? One thing after another at the moment. Well, all I can say is it will end eventually.
Yep.
Let's hope it's sooner rather than later. Okay, Emperor Krang is getting vigilance this time because he's taken a lot of punishment. Pretty badly hurt. That left arm's about to come off. Just 1 armor left on it, but it is empty, so I'm not too worried. Right, we're going to lose a bunch of heat with Call and Vent just so I can fire a big volley here, because these are 70%ers right now. Worth it, I feel. So many SRMs, says Rylan. It's just the way we like it, mate.
Awaiting orders.
Just shuffling my mechs around within the cover. Just there we go. We managed to get 1 pip of evasion this time for Gecko. Trying to keep that evasion up. Right. No, we'll save the resolve. I think I was considering going for a precision strike on the CT there with Gecko, but he doesn't have Cool Shot Mastery. It would have been a bit risky. We didn't hit the CT with anything at all in the end. But we do have Rylan, who is perfectly equipped for this job. And there is one wrecked grasshopper.
And stay down.
Bastion says, so yeah, mild raginess. I'm not surprised, mate. I'm not surprised.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, hell yes. It's on now. Waiting for orders.
Okay, so I think that was the sound of Emperor Krang getting smashed up a little bit too much now. Yeah, he's definitely going to have to pull back a bit. Or at least behind something. I think we'll shoot the Warhammer now.
Roger.
The Warhammer's heat is really high. Hello, what's going on there? Dirk Sherlock, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Welcome to the stream.
Confirm.
Okay, Emperor Krang needs to get out of here. What's that? It's his left side. I think we can just park behind this rock and be relatively safe. And what do I want to do? Make myself useful by sensor locking this guy, can I, with
Sensors locked on.
the assault?
You have orders?
Right, where are we?
Certainly.
I think it's more sensible to go for the Wolverine. He's got no evasion and no damage mitigation this round, so we'll be doing maximum damage with everything that hits. Seems worthwhile.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Got Rylan on the job as well. Precision strike. Wolverine CT, please, Rylan.
It's go time.
Center torso melted.
Bang! You're dead. Yes, Commander. Move order received. Giving them everything I've got.
Terrible shooting from Tasku. Oh dear.
Missed.
The Warhammer has lost a bit of his heat now. I'm sure he's going to fire again and push it straight up. Oh my god, he's gone for an alpha strike by the looks of things. Probably not the best plan.
Reporting major armor loss.
He's on. Yeah, he's cooking. He is cooking. Right. Let me see. Let's get Gecko around here. Gecko's running a bit hot, but we have coolant vent on Gecko, so we're going to clear some of that heat. And then I think maybe we'll go precision strike on a leg. See if we can get some reasonable salvage out of this guy. Got the left leg. That's gone. Hey, Zakis, good to see you.
Critical hit. Orders?
Right, if I just show right side, I should be safe enough. Maybe. And try for the other leg. Low chance to hit it, but we'll get a few in there. I think that was a couple of medium lasers hit it. Yeah, not too bad.
I hear you.
Right, Ryland.
Roger that. Firing on target. Another hit like that, and you're toast. Mech warriors?
How are we
Show 'em what
looking?
you got.
16 armor left on that leg. Ryland very nearly finished him. Let's see if Tasku
Heading out.
can get the job done.
Copy that.
No, Tasku cannot get the job done. Damn it. Alright, how about Gecko? Come on, Gecko. You got this.
Confirmed.
What's his CT like now? Oh, an absolute wreck. 30% up. Nah, we're going for it. Ammo explosion. I think we destroyed that through the CT before the leg got taken off, so probably not a lot of salvage out of that one. Probably just a single piece. We'll see though. What's the name of this lance? That's Team Hot Stuff. They are built for the hot environments. And also pimping, because gecko. Okay, we didn't lose anything at all. Just got some repairs to do. Right, I'll take a piece of Warhammer, piece of Grasshopper, or do I want to take 2 pieces of Grasshopper? No, I definitely want 1 piece of Warhammer, because then I just need 1 more to complete it. If I find another. Yeah, that will do. What did we get? 2 Wolverine parts, an AC5, a large laser, a PPC. Yeah, that's all kind of useful. Happy with that haul. We have maxed out our barracks for now. 16 out of 16. So I'm not going to be able to do that yet, Cassian, because we need to expand the habitat pods again, which I can't do until I've improved the power conduits. It's also going to cost me 2.2 mil. So, all in all, I'm not going to be able to do that in a hurry, I'm afraid, but I will work towards it. Right, it's travelling time. That was the last mission in that location that we can do. Well, we could do one for the Taurians, but we're not going to work for the Taurians because we're loyalist Federated Sons. I'm a little bit scared about doing flashpoints now after we had those issues with the Hatchet Man flashpoint. But you'd have thought if there were big problems with it, other people would have been reporting it, and it would be known. So perhaps some of the other flashpoints are all right. Although I'm not sure we're quite ready to take on some of these yet. Do with getting our lance at least able to take all heavies. And we're not quite there yet. And the Ossol is not that powerful. It's only a 60-ton heavy. So let's see. That's 3.5. We could go for that, I suppose, couldn't we? Oh, the opposing force is Davian. Oh, we can't justify doing that because that's against our own our friendlies. Right, let me see. What do I want to look for? 3.5 skull. Pretty sure we can handle that. That will give us some 4 skull missions as well. They might be a little bit rough on us, but we'll see. Hey, Lazy, how you doing? Team Speedo Torpedo. Well, I needed a name for the newest lance, so maybe that'll win it. Okay, right. So we could go to Jansen's hold. Yeah, let's go there. It's 22 days away. Arctic World could be good. Oh, yeah, good point. Lazy saying, howdy, Flaky. Hope you're not too close to the fires. Yeah, I remember reading that in the news as well. There's some mental fires going on in Australia at the minute. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing all right down there.
Job's done, Commander.
Set up a targeting range. Atomic Crusher gains 100 experience. Speaking of Aussies, he's one of them. He's just got some experience from the shooting range. Right, where was I? 1 day away from the improved power conduits. Do I need to do any fixing? Do. Why does that need a refit? Did we lose a heatsink or something? Oh, we lost 2 heatsinks. Okay. Got those fixed up.
Log and note. Shouldn't be too hard. I wrapped up.
Hey boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
So we've now got the improved power conduits. We need to get... no, we don't need to get the high capacity ones yet, do we? But that's 2.2 mil. That would leave me very perilously low on finances if I bought that habitat pod now. And my monthly's over 600k at the minute, so I can't afford to do that yet. I need to see where I'm at. Need to see how many missions are at this next location and where I'm at after doing those financially before I can justify expanding the habitat pods already. I don't want to expand the crew too quickly. It's gonna really ruin our finances if we're not careful with that.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
Okay, so we're down to 3 mil. If I'd have just spent that 2.2 mil, where does that leave us? You know, 800k, very close to bankruptcy. So yeah, I can't spend that. Not yet. Because we could arrive here and find there's only like 1 or 2 contracts that we're able to do, and then we're really screwed. But we'll see. Lige says, heard that Russell Crowe lost some property in the fires. Lazy says he can afford it. It sucks more for the people who can't. Yeah, that is true. No! We told Darius to sell the meat, and we lost 1 morale. Damn it!
Arrived at our destination, Commander.
Alright, let's visit the store. Oh, that's pointless, isn't it? Oh, can I use the store here? Apparently the Taurians don't hate me enough that I can't use the store. I'm confused by this. I swear they're my enemies. They are my enemies. Right, what have we got here? +2 hit defense gyro. It costs over $1 mil. I can't spend the money. Can't spend the money. +10 damage PPC, that'd be nice as well. Let's see what contracts we've got. Well, there you go, you see. This would have screwed me if I'd have spent that 2.2 mil. There's 1 mission here that I can do, and then there's 2 5-skull missions that really are probably going to be too tricky with what I've got. I might give them a try anyhow, or one of them a try. We'll give the battle a try perhaps. But yeah, it's a good job I didn't spend that money. We'd have possibly have lost the game if I'd have done that at this point. So we can do the 3 skull. That's definitely doable. Payout's not particularly high though. Oh, hold on. Before I forget, what did Lazy say? Team Speedo Torpedo, was it? See if I can fit that in on the new Lance. I hadn't come up with a name for them yet, so that definitely wins.
Standing by.
Farm in snow. Where's the last one? Wolf's Heart.
Confirmed.
Excellent. So, that Lance now has a name. Still haven't decided what I'm going to do with the skills for them, but I did say I'm going to sit them tight for a little while until they've all got Bulwark. I don't want to take them out on a mission until they have. I might take one here or there, you know, as a fill-in pilot, get them a bit of XP, because some of them have already got Bulwark, but the full Lance won't get to go until they've all got it. Right, now let's do this. So, we've already used Team Hot Stuff. Let's bring out Team Nimbly Pimbly for this one, because I'm going to save Insubordinate Scum for the 5 skull mission attempt, Not because I want to get them killed, but because they've got good skills, and I think they're higher level than this lance, and we need a good strong lance to go in for a 5-skull difficulty mission. Nobody in this Nimbly Pimbly lance has got Cool Shot Mastery yet either, so yeah, it's just the more sensible way of going about things is to do it this way around. Apparently the crew lost morale because I sold off Sarge's stockpile of meat. His mystery meat supplies. Lakey says, I thought that'd improve morale, and Lazy says, but when Sarge gets cranky, everyone suffers. Sarge is saying he should have anonymously donated the meat to the Intergalactic Capellan Orphanage Organisation. I thought that's where you bought your meat from, Sarge.
Command interface initiated.
Bought, said Lazy. Yeah.
Ready to rock, Chief.
Right. Where's this base at? Oh, it's this one. Oh, God. Do you know what? I've said it many times before, but I'm going to say it again. I hate this map. I absolutely hate this map for base destruction.
Roger.
Too many buildings. Look, we've got to destroy 5 buildings, and the buildings have too many hit points. It takes an eternity. Like, you fight the forces, fine. Why is it that I have to then mash all these buildings up? Once I've killed all turrets and all forces, the mission should end. I shouldn't be sat here killing buildings pointlessly for hours.
Moving to position.
Well, it's not really hours, but minutes. Whole minutes of my life wasted. It adds up to hours, the amount of times I've done this map, though. Okay. Where are we going to go?
Ready for orders.
Sprint Chico into the trees here, I think. Good amount of evasion on him. Right, first enemy mech is a Phoenix Hawk. Not too scary at all. And he's missed Alto in his assault. All that lovely evasion.
Yes, Commander.
Might send Alto over here. Do some flanking with the assault. They have a Warhammer. Okay. So, if I remember rightly, we just need one more Warhammer 6R part, and then we have a complete Warhammer. So, we don't need to be too delicate about how we salvage that guy. We just need to salvage him. One part will do. High chance to hit, but 40% damage mitigation, or lower chance to hit and no damage mitigation. I'm gonna risk it on the Phoenix Hawk, you know.
Taking the shot.
2 misses and 1 hit. At least we did the full 30 damage with that 1 hit. I have a Thunderbolt as well. Now, again, I think we're 1, maybe 2 parts away from completing the Thunderbolt. If it's just 1, there's every chance that by the end of this mission we could have ourselves a brand new Thunderbolt and a brand new Warhammer, which would be great news for the Lance. For the Lance, for the mercenary outfit.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Sarge says, who needs to buy meat when you can stomp it for free?
Okay, everybody. Let's hit him where it hurts.
That's disturbing. Hey Gecko, how you doing? Thank you very much for the bits. Hope you're having a good day so far. How is your drive to work going today?
Acknowledged.
Yes, we'll shoot the Warhammer. There we go, bit of sensor impairment. All right then.
Good to go. You have orders?
How's Alto's flanking maneuver going? You can just about. So you can just about hit the Phoenix Hawk, but no, he really can't. 20% on each of his lasers. Just not worth it. Sorry, Alto. Instead, we're going to charge right into the danger zone like a crazy person. But he's got loads of evasion, so, you know, he's got that going for him. Heavy Shredder turret up there, though. Scary. Hopefully the AC-20 won't be able to hit a pilot with that much evasion, though. I'm going to reserve the Chronic Toast, because the Stalker's kind of in the way. So I want to move the Stalker first. Gecko says, the drive to work sucked. Still trying to figure out why the far left lane stops while other lanes flow. Oh my god.
Receiving you.
Okay. Giving Morty vigilance. I'm going to keep this Stalker protected. Cold environment, so we are going to fire the medium lasers as well this time. Nothing has a particularly high chance to hit, but you fire enough things, some things are going to hit the target, right? Volume of fire over accuracy. Yeah. Gecko saying, for you UK drivers, that would be the far right lane. Yeah, I figured.
What's up, boss?
Flip it around. Yeah, I think we'll keep shooting the Warhammer.
On it.
The Warhammer with 2 PPCs in a cold environment, it's really quite scary. Fire those quite a few times. Need to get the Shadowhawk out of trouble though. Luckily, it's got stupidly long range, so once I do pull to the back, he can still contribute, but a little bit worried about Chico right now. He's just been knocked down. All that stability damage. Hope his CT's not in too bad a shape.
Okay, that hurt.
Ooh, they're hitting orange. Structure exposed. They've really got it in for Chico. Okay, yeah, Chico's CT is open. And the right arm is open as well. So we could lose a PPC. Hopefully we've got a spare one.
Receiving you.
Either way, we can stand Chico up now. So that's what we're going to do. And we are sprinting the hell out of here. Pull him right to the back. Plenty of evasion on him now. Hopefully he'll be okay. Raj says, I call dibs on the first Warhammer or Marauder you get. Fair play.
Ready for orders.
Alright, what are we going to do with the Stalker here?
Got it.
Yeah, I think we'll shoot the Warhammer again. Everything we got, throw it at the Warhammer. Nice, left torso gone.
Target's taken a critical hit.
Gecko says, I call dibs on an Archer punch bot. Do you know what? I like, if I can get hold of the Wolf's Dragoons variant of the Archer, I can make a nice SRM brawler out of that. It's got enough missile hard points on it. I've done it before on one of my playthroughs, but I definitely will be happy to do that again. Alright, let's see if we can finish this guy off. That's a no.
Solid connection on that
Oh, he's ejected though. That makes it a yes. Chronic Toast getting the job done, one way or another. Right, Alto, what's that? Heavy LRM turret. Yeah, we're going to go for that. That needs to be destroyed. As I'm pretty sure that's largely responsible for all that stability damage that the Shadowhawk took a bit ago. Cassian says Orion punch bot for Deb. I love the Orions. They're one of my favourite heavies. I'm always saying that, aren't I? But I really do like them.
Took a hard hit there. Let's get this done.
Right. So we've managed to pull Chico back to some relative amount of safety. Over here.
Roger that.
I think you can start shooting at stuff now. Let me see. Yeah, we'll shoot the Thunderbolt. Slightly better chance to hit. Got a leg hit with the PPC there. That'll do. Hey, Grey Days, how you doing? Grey Days says, I call dibs on nothing. I don't even know this game. This game is BattleTech. It is a fantastic game if you like that sort of thing, which most of us do.
Yes, Commander.
Okay. Where are we going to go now? How many hit points has that got? Okay, we could do it. I don't need to use the small lasers to finish that. So let's move Alto here. Finish this turret. There we go. That got the job done. I think I'm going to do some Football Manager tomorrow, though, Grey Days. I'm pretty sure you'll be up for some of that. Also, did you see the Derby Forest score in the end? Called it that we were going to suck, and we did.
Position confirmed.
Now then, should I try to shoot that turret, or should I shoot the Thunderbolt? Thunderbolt.
Locking in all weapon systems.
Yeah, so BattleTech is now Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Thursday I have been doing Ghost Recon, but I'm thinking I'll flip it around and do Football Manager tomorrow and Ghost Recon on Friday this week, unless I think of something else that I really, really want to play between now and then. Instead of Ghost Recon. But we'll see if Garrison's available, because I like co-oping with Garrison. It's good fun.
Targeting board out. Reporting. Critical hit.
Yeah, the Raven does lack firepower, doesn't it, really? 35-ton light. But because it's got that massive ECM in it, you can't fit many guns into it.
Standing by. Heading out.
Shoot that in the back or shoot this? Yeah, I need to get that turret down because it's going to keep wrecking Alto with the AC-20, isn't it? I mean, this guy's a nuisance, but if I can just step behind him with a Stalker, I should be able to evaporate him pretty quickly. Yeah, that's right, Lazy. Oh, Gecko, you missed Maelstrom. I streamed Maelstrom. That was that last Friday? I think that was last Friday.
Awaiting orders.
But I said it'll just be a one stream thing, because sadly it is not very viewed at all. Like there's like almost nobody watches it, and I can't justify streaming games that don't bring in the follows. You see, I need to keep the growth up. And as much as I enjoyed the game, and I really did, I have been playing it quite a bit. I've got up to like season level 72 now or something. That's how much I've played it since installing it last Thursday. So I do like the game, but I can't justify streaming it because it's yeah, just nobody watches it. I mean, you lot showed up when I streamed it. it was. I think I was the most viewed streamer in that category. And every time I've looked at it before and since, there's like either 1 or 2 people streaming, and usually with 0 viewers. So it's not gonna do my channel any favors, sadly. So I can't justify doing that as much as I would like to. If it got the views, I would definitely stream it more because I was having loads of fun with it. I even played a bit last night with Falcon and Harry. We managed to form a 3-man group and have some fun stomping people in the team battles. So yeah, played it in my own time, but yeah, it's just not doing the job for the streaming, sadly.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Cassian says, look at Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. It's a warship builder shooter. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnought. If you get the chance, if someone can just send me a Twitch message about that, so that it's a saved message, because I might forget that by the time I finish the stream and have made dinner and done baby changes and things like that.
Roger that.
But if I've got it in a direct message through Twitch, then it's there forever. Hey Rubian, how you doing? What the hell is that face? Oh my god.
I can't take much more of this. Yes, Commander.
I think I'm going to sprint Alto back.
Throttle down, moving out.
Taking a little bit too much damage up the front at the moment. Okay, Jägermech. Awkward, because we're a bit too close for those AC2s. But we still got the medium lasers. I think we hit with a couple of AC2s there. It's not too bad, is it?
I think I hit something good.
Keke says, are you changing babies? Won't shall notice a different baby. No, just mine.
Ready for orders. I copy.
He is a stinky boy.
Locking on course.
There we go, base garrison down. So I think, well, there are 2 turrets. I think we've killed 2 turrets so far. Yeah, there'll be 2 more turrets, and then we've just got to wreck all of the buildings, which is arduous.
Roger.
It's got to be done. Thanks for that, Gecko. Yeah, cheers.
Reporting. Roger. Full speed.
I don't know. It just seems to be the timing. Like whenever I get hold of him, because obviously I'm doing housework and stuff and streaming and that, and when I do get a chance to hold him, he either needs changing or he's ready to be sick. So just before I went live, I was holding him for a few minutes, because I've got to stream for a few hours, and he pukes up all over me, so I had to go get changed just before going live. And usually when I finish, he's a bit stinky, and he needs a change. I mean, of course, during the day, Shell is, while I'm streaming, Shell ends up changing him in between. I'm not saying she doesn't change him in between me starting and ending a stream. No. She does a lot of nappy changes. He does a lot of poops.
Acknowledged.
I'm reading heavy damage to an enemy structure. Bring it down.
Good old Soul Calibur. Oh, we had a lot of fun with that.
Roger. Target acquired.
Oh god, even this medium building's got 1,000,000 hit points. This is stupid. Absolutely stupid, Hairbrain.
Yes, Commander.
Please, please, change this mission. Change this map.
Locked in.
Eat, sleep, poop, that's the life, says Lazy. Yep, you got it.
Standing by.
Acknowledged.
Also with some vomiting.
Engaging with target.
Ready for orders. On the move. Roger.
Gecko's got it. Eat, sleep, poop, vomit, rave, repeat.
Waiting for orders. On it. Firing on target.
Enemy structure eliminated.
Azaka says, I will never stop wondering, how can you miss a building? I know! Tell me about it. A big, stationary, huge object. Like, if these professional mercenary pilots are missing that, then they need more time with Sarge. They need Sarge's simulators.
Confirmed. Firing.
Orders. Moving out. Confirmed.
Another miss on the building. One weapon was all we needed to take that one down.
Awaiting orders. Location acknowledged. Locking on target.
Lazy says, think of it more as hitting non-structural parts of a building. You shoot through the window and you don't do any real damage.
Ready for orders.
Okay, yeah, that's one way of looking at things, isn't it? Hard to explain when you see the PPC whiff way off to the right of a building, though. That ain't hitting a window.
Locked on.
Don't be the logic thing, Lazy, says Gecko. Lazy says, if somebody has to be, shouldn't it be the poo-flinging monkey? No, no, it's exactly the last person that should be bringing the logic out.
I copy.
Zakis says, going that way, how can a laser bring down a building? That's a good question too.
Standing by.
Maybe the laser's powerful enough to melt concrete or something.
Locked on.
Someone sneezed when they hit the fire button, says Gecko.
Reporting.
I like that as a justification for missing buildings, actually. That one works. I could see that happening.
Firing.
But Lazy says eating in the cockpit again.
Brought it down, Commander.
Lazy says sci-fi movies have taught me that lasers make everything explode.
Standing by.
I mean, if it's in Hollywood, then it's got to be true, right? Flaky says it weakened the steel, didn't melt it. Where did I hear that before? I know what you're talking about. Azakis says, in World of Tanks, when I hit an ally, I used to say, sorry, I sneezed. Now no more friendly fire. What? Did they take friendly fire out of the game? When did that happen? I haven't played World of Tanks for, I don't know, like, probably more than 5 years or something. Probably more than that, even. I haven't played World of Tanks for a very long time. Did they remove friendly fire? Is that what you're telling me there, Azakis? No friendly fire for about half a year now, and they say it will not return. What? Did they do that to stop trolls? Like, is that to stop people, you know, spoiling the games or something? Yeah, Lazy says probably because of trolls.
Waiting for orders.
Too many friendly fire bans. Oh dear.
Speed, no target.
People will never learn to play nice, will they? There's always
Waiting
some
orders.
that just refuse.
As you wish.
Cassian says,
Orders?
in fact, I don't think I can read that out. That might get me algorithms. Cassian said something funny. Let's just leave it at that.
Confirmed.
Large says, my new training module... There we go. He's been cooking something up. It didn't take him long. He says, my new training module for the simulators. Every time you miss a building, the Empire State Building falls on your mech.
Ready for orders.
Jesus, you don't want to miss even once with that, do you? Oh dear, all the jerk jokes are coming out now.
Copy that.
Oh, I've just made a grave error. I've made a very grave error. Okay, quick, give Chico vigilance. I've just charged out a mech that's almost dead through the CT in front of a heavy shredder turret without even thinking about it. Like it's nothing. Like it doesn't even matter. It really does matter. Let's see. Vigilance sprint for Alto. Maybe make Alto a more viable target? I don't know.
I understand.
I don't know if that'll work.
Waiting for orders. Moving out.
You see, it's all fine if I can get the Stalker in range to shoot the turret, but I don't think I can. Is this going to do enough damage? It's possible if we hit with everything. Yes, we've done it. Okay. Whew. That was a little bit worrying.
Turret is gone.
Mission successful.
Not as I understand it, Gecko. Lazy says, my new training simulator program, the safe space with colouring bucks and kittens. I'll take that one, please, Lazy. We have a Warhammer. Oh, we don't have a Thunderbolt. We have almost a Thunderbolt. But the Warhammer is great. We've completed a Phoenix Hawk as well. Don't really care about that, but it's something to sell. Zakis says, another idea. Every time you miss a building, you have to fight a Warlord Titan from 40k. Size comparison here. Oh, let's see. I mean, I know what a Warlord Titan looks like, but perhaps not everybody does. As this finishes loading, I'll show the image.
That mech you wanted is back online.
So, here we go. Size comparison. Warhound, Statue of Liberty, Reaver Titan, Eiffel Tower, Warlord Titan, Empire State Building, being dwarfed by the Warlord Titan. How about an Imperator Titan, though? Look at that. That is a monster. My God, look at the size of the guns. These things make mechs look minuscule, don't they? Somebody needs to do one of those, comparing stuff to BattleTech things. Okay, what's going to go? Vindicator. Phoenix Hawk is going straight into storage. We've got a Warhammer to build. Let's fix the Shadowhawk first. That's a quick fix. Assault, quick fix. Nice. Now we're building a Warhammer. Yeah, it's got some America looking stars on it. Well, I think we'll keep the America stars. Sarge did say he wanted dibs on the Warhammer, so let's make it look all America-y. Right. I mean, I don't even need to look at chat to see what Sarge is going to ask for. I already know he's going to want PPCs. So let's start with a couple of PPCs in the Warhammer. I need a buttload of heat sinks to make this work. And then we'll see what else we can fit. Okay. medium lasers, I suppose. Now I need some more heat sinks. How's that looking? No, I want more heat sinks. And that's it. 2 PPCs, 2 medium lasers. It's not a lot of firepower. It does have some good range though. Zakis says, I have 2 Warlord Titans figures. Oh, nice. Have you actually stuck them together and painted them? They are big projects to paint, aren't they, those things? Lazy says, the Empire loves their battle churches. Sarge says, new Warhammer name, Marine 1. Okay, I can do that. Nearly ended up being Martine 1. There you go, Sarge. Martine. One. So I'm fixing it. Right, that's it, isn't it? 8 days to fix that up. Do I want to strip any more armor to get more firepower in it? No, not really. I always end up regretting taking my rear armor down too much. There's always going to be something to shoot you in the back eventually. Right, move the Warhammer up and the Ossol up. Okay, definitely need to wind time on by 1 day. Your actions against our interests are earning you a powerful enemy, Commander. Blah de blah de blah. Pirates, powerful? Nah, not powerful. Right, where are we at? Contracts. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's right. We just had 5 skull contracts left after this. Ah, Jesus. I think I might actually just wind time on and get that Warhammer finished. I think we're going to need it. What's going on here? Have we seen this one before? I don't think I have. Unauthorized stargazing. Darius jabs a finger at Atomic Crusher, who sits sulking in a makeshift brig. Yang caught this one sneaking through the Argo's ventral airlock last night from the outside. Atomic Crusher averts his gaze. Apparently he managed to jimmy the door open without alerting anyone. The Exo's lip curls into an angry frown. How about it, Mech Warrior? Care to explain why you took an unauthorized EVA? Atomic Crusher sighs. I just had to, Commander. He searches your face for a reaction. It's so peaceful out there, floating free, just me and the stars. No explosions, no sweltering cockpit, just calm and quiet. Darius shoots you a sidelong glance. This little stunt could have gone wrong in 100 different ways. Chuckles here is lucky he didn't get anyone killed. How do you think we should handle it? Well, we now have the low G pool. Let's go for offer Atomic Crusher leniency in exchange for revealing the airlock exploit. You level your gaze at Atomic Crusher. Here's the deal. You're going to tell Dr. Murad exactly what you did to that airlock door. In return, I'm going to let your behavior slide, but only this once. Mess up again, and we'll have a very different conversation. Thank you, Commander. Atomic Crusher nods eagerly. You won't regret this, I promise. 2 weeks later, you're jolted awake by the scream of klaxons. The comms buzz with the Exo's voice. We've got an oxygen leak. Sensors say that something's attacking the ventral airlock from the outside. Cursing, you pull on your uniform. Some people never learn, do they, Darius? Afraid not. And this time the airlock's hatch isn't cooperating. Dr. Murad's got a team on it, and they'll fix whatever's broken and bring Atomic Crusher back inside. Do you want me to read him the riot act? Put the fear of God into him. You collapse back into your bunk. And Darius, tell him that if this ever happens again, we'll just let him stay out there. The Argo could use a new hood ornament. Atomic Crusher has gained dishonest and low spirits. Damn it, Crusher. Misbehaving Aussie. He's rebellious. He's also now dishonest. Oh dear. Just leave them outside, says Azakis. You can't trust them. You can't trust them, these Aussies. I'm telling you. Isn't that right, Flaky? Alright, let's get this battle on the go. Before anything else goes wrong. Flaky said... That would be the British way of handling things, wouldn't it? Flaky says send him to a penal colony. Yeah, that's a great idea. I mean, look, in all honesty, you know, it turned out to be a pretty great country. Hard to criticise the end result. Right, I was going to send out Team Insubordinate Scum for this mission because it's 5 skull, it's difficult, and they are my most experienced since they're my oldest pilots. Why is Catch in low spirits? What have you been doing, Catch? Why are you sad? Right, we're going to have Lazy and the Stalker. He's got the cool shot mastery. Sarge, obviously, is going to go into the Marine 1. And then we've got Black Cat in the Ossol and Catch in the Jägermech. Yeah, that will do nicely. Careful, Commander. Blah, blah, blah. You're going to die. Yep. Yep. Thanks for that, Darius. Vote of confidence. Cheers, buddy. Zakis says, only locusts from now on for Atomic Crusher. Oh, no, that's really cruel. Catch says, it's just proof that you can't tell the difference between an English criminal and a non-criminal. What? What is this heresy, Catch? Cassian says, once he's solid, glue him to the nose. Cassian really going all out for the hood ornament approach. Catch says, I love me some Jägermech. Ah, that's good. I also love me some Jägermech. Sarge says, Semper Fi.
Command interface initiated.
Right. Team's Insubordinate Scum. On the mission.
Heading out.
On it.
Got something you want done? Roger that, Commander.
Got some nice long-range firepower here on the Warhammer and the Jägermech, but the Stalker and the Assault both need to get pretty close to be effective. For now, I think I'm just going to park in the trees. I don't want to rush in too soon with my Brawler mechs and have them unsupported by my ranged guys, so
I got you.
get everyone in position.
I get you. On the move.
I do have sensor lock. Well, that's an 85 tonner there. I do have sensor lock on Lazy, so he can contribute.
Ready for orders.
In spite of being out of range. Trying to think about where to pop Black Cat right now. I don't want to charge him off ahead. Let's move him here.
On it.
Pretty sure the enemy will come close enough to me. What's that? Stalker 4N. Oh, God. Definitely want to be shooting that.
Yes, Commander.
Let me see. 60% damage mitigation. I'm going to reserve. Don't want to shoot at that while he's
We've got an unknown.
going to reduce the damage so much. What's that? Another 85 tonner. Okay. I mean, I'm hoping it's just a single lance. If it's just a single lance, I fancy our chances here. Hey Chaucer, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay.
Yup.
Now for the pilots that can actually shoot. Go for that position because that gets us 2 evasion pips on Catch. We are going to have to plow damage into this guy with his huge damage mitigation. So. Only a little bit, but every little adds up, doesn't it? All helps in the end. We already reserved to the final phase. So. No more reserving could be done.
I'm catching some serious shit here, Commander.
What's that? That's an 80-tonner, okay.
Receiving you. On my way.
Another Stalker. Brilliant. 3F this time. Oh, God. This mission's going to be nasty.
Locking in all weapons.
Let's hit him hard.
Sorry, just laughing at chat talking about Cheetos. Or Cheetos, as you lot call them. Right, what to do? See if they're willing to move out of cover? Yeah, see if they're willing to move out of cover. Let's reserve. Oh God, it hurts so bad.
Okay, that hurt.
Right, well, no, he's managed to get the same amount of damage mitigation. Never mind then.
Good to go.
We've got our Stalker in range now. Go for a precision strike with Lazy. We want quick kills. We're going to survive this mission. So, a lot of pressure on Lazy and the Stalker he's piloting to make those happen. So, Victor 9B. Okay. I've actually forgotten what that's packing. 2 medium lasers, an SRM4 and an AC-20. Okay. Need to pull catch back a little bit, I think, here.
Copy that.
Keep ploughing damage into this same Stalker. Still shooting at catch. Really got it in for him.
Reporting serious armor loss.
Zaka says, looks like US Civil War. You'll just stand and shoot. Pretty much. Well, we're doing a little bit of shuffling around within our cover, just so we're getting some evasion here and there. But I'm not going to be moving out into the open. Not when I'm using these, you know, relatively light mechs versus assaults. Just generally speaking, in my experience, standing in cover is much better than running around in the open.
Standing by.
Right. But I've got a nice patch of trees here that I can just kind of move left to right along the trees just to get a little bit of evasion up here and there. It's worth it. Just any slight lowering of the enemy's chance to hit is good. They've got an awesome 8Q. Oh dear. Well, at least that didn't shoot at catch. Catch is taking too many shots so far. Right. Get Lazy on the job. Go for that CT again. Come on, Lazy. You look pretty good. He's definitely hurting after that.
Critical hit, Commander.
23 internals remaining.
Receiving
Okay.
Ready for orders.
I need a front arc shot to finish in though, so yeah, I guess I'm not going to be able to move very far and pull that off. Sarge can move there. That's it's not enough to get any evasion, so may as well just stay put for this round. Fire everything I've got and hope something hits the center torso. 23. Nope.
Confirm.
Failure. Okay, see if catch can do the job.
All weapons. Go.
No, I swear we hit something. We did. 5. He's got 5 internals. Oh my god, right. Black Cat.
Standing by.
Can we get Black Cat a shot in? Man. He's going to have to stay put. No moving. We need this angle.
Aye, aye.
We need this kill. Come on. That's surely done it. Yes, there we go.
Hostile.
Black Cat doing good work there. Right, I think next target will be the Stalker 3F. Still shooting catch. Oh man, we've had too many close calls with catch this week already. Breaching shot. Oh no! The Victor's got breaching shot. And he's in range with the AC-20. Oh, that's very, very, very scary.
Orders.
Okay, oh man, how are we going to do this? What initiative phase is this Stalker going in? Where's the number? It's phase 1. Okay, so we could fire everybody at it before it gets a go. Let's do that then.
Location confirmed. Here we go.
Patch getting a headshot in. Nice.
Systems holding.
Go with Lazy next. Not amazing. Needs more work. Right, Sarge, gonna plow those PPCs into it.
Aye, copy.
Structure exposed, SRM crit.
Scored a critical hit.
That makes me think we've opened a side torso. Yeah, we have. Okay. CT's down to 35 though.
Receiving you.
Alright, Black Cat.
Ready for orders. Confirmed.
Nice. Okay.
Reporting.
I think he's lost a couple of heat sinks this round as well. He's already running pretty hot. But cold environment, he's probably going to still be able to fire a decent amount. Yeah. Shooting at Lazy though, which is good. Good news for catch anyhow. Catch says, gotta love the sound of multiple AC2s. Oh, I do, man. I really do, yeah. Also, do you remember when we did finally get the Night Star on the last playthrough? Oh, the sound of that firing all the ballistics. It was delicious. What's happening? Did we just get warned about reinforcements or something? I kind of missed that message from Samiri.
Receiving you.
What to do?
Affirmative.
Yeah, we're just gonna shoot. Just gonna shoot at the Stalker.
Engaging.
I was considering going for a precision strike on the CT of the Victor, but I just don't think we'll kill it this round, even if we do. So may as well keep ploughing damage into the Stalker. Maybe we'll get lucky and take him down. But I'm pretty intimidated by that Victor, to be quite honest. That AC-20 with breaching shot is going to punch massive holes in us.
Receiving you. Roger that. Affirmative. Inflicted
Okay,
heavy
I think
damage.
we've knocked the Stalker down with that. Yes, we have. Good work from Sarge and Lazy there to knock him over. So now that means Black Cat can go for a precision strike. If I can get him in position to do that, I'm going to just have to shuffle him forward.
Aye, aye.
Let's go for that CT though.
Attacking from position.
I know the side torsos are open, but we'll probably miss the CT and hit them by accident anyhow. Just like that, in fact. Oh, pilots panicked. Excellent. They can eject while they're lying on their backs. Interesting. Right, Catch. Jesus, Catch is not in a good shape, is he? Got to keep him at the back here.
10-4.
I give him vigilance. I'm going to give him vigilance. Oh, no. No, he's in low spirits. I'm going to give him nothing. He's just going to stand and shoot and hope for the best.
Firing.
Oh, you know what? We've got breaching shot on this lance. Why has nobody reminded me? I've been forgetting that this whole time.
Armor blow through. Internal damage.
Lazy says, give me that blue juice, baby. Blue juice is the best juice, Lazy. Sarge says, is that all you got, you toe-sucking scum? Bring it on, toe-sucking scum. That's an interesting insult. Right, so now I've remembered we've got breaching shot. Let's actually start using that, eh? Go multi-target and fire a PPC at each. We'll turn the lasers off because I want the breaching shot to actually take effect, and you can only fire one weapon system at each target for that to work. So there we go. One PPC at the Victor, one at the Awesome from Sarge coming right up. 50 damage. And 50 damage. Nice. Right, I'm not sure it's worth using breaching shot with my other three pilots. I think I should just plow maximum damage into the CT of the Victor. Turn off that medium laser, just go for the SRMs. Not the most accurate for precision striking, but they're getting the job done. And Lazy's got Master Tactician, so I'm going to move him after firing.
Ready for orders. Position confirmed. Confirmed. Firing.
I think Black Cat managed to hit everywhere except the CT there. Catch is in a bit of trouble here. Right torso down to 25. We lose a lot of weaponry if that goes down. I have to give him vigilance. Should have angled him better. Didn't look before I moved.
Locking off with all weapons.
What's the Victor going to shoot at? That's all good. He's shooting at Black Cat. Well, we've just lost a heatsink from the Ossol. Let's have a look. Ooh, took a nasty hit in the right leg. Okay.
Confirmed.
Right. All good. Catch is able to move again, so thanks to that vigilance, I've saved myself, potentially anyway, from losing that right torso. Okay, we'll just fire at the Victor, I think. Just keep ploughing in that stability damage. Gonna fall over eventually. Oh no! Black Cat's lost his leg.
Can't hold it.
Oh dear. Oh well. I mean, it's only a bunch of heat sinks.
I'm wounded.
But I hope he gets to get up. Oh, he will get to get up, won't he? Before that Victor... No, maybe not. I don't know. A little bit worried now, because I don't want that Victor called shotting him while he's down. Alright, Lazy, you got work to do, buddy. Let's use that blue juice. Let's see if we can take out the center torso of this Victor. We've knocked him on his back. That's good news. Oh, he's ejected. We don't even need to go for the called shot finisher. All right, that frees Sarge up. Sarge has got plenty of armor, so I'm actually going to march him forwards now. And we'll fire everything at this Awesome. With the PPCs, that's a shame.
Ready for orders.
All right, Black Cat can stand up now. Gonna have to hobble about. I don't see any reinforcements, if there were any. Nothing seems to have arrived yet. If it's just this one lance, we'll be just about alright, I think. If there's a second lance of assaults, things could get a little bit sticky for us very quickly. Hey, Syndrin, how you doing? Yeah, that's right.
I'm under heavy fire.
I missed that one. Who said that? Lazy said, don't kink shame Sarge when I was questioning his toe-sucking scum insult. Oh dear. What did HB do last night? They said, oh, lots of buddies died in XCOM. Oh dear. XCOM is brutal. Okay, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Let's use lazy first.
Roger that.
Standing next to this water, I could use to cool myself down, but I don't want to because that means giving up my cover. We can still fire all but one laser with lazy there. It's good enough.
Affirmative. I'm on him. Standing by.
Poor Black Cat, having to hobble about.
Confirmed. Firing.
Yes, Commander. Coordinates received.
Firing a full salvo. Let's hit him hard. Armor blow through. Internal damage.
That sounds pretty brutal, Lazy. Oh, Chaucer's picking a fight that nobody's going to win. He's accusing Sarge of hiding at the back. I don't know, Sarge is pretty much front line now, though. He's got the most armor left.
I'm on him.
Waiting for orders. Copy that. Firing all weapons.
Solid connection on that one. Ready for orders. Copy that.
Okay, precision strike time. I'm going to try for the headshot, because why not? I think something hit the head. No? No, we got a pilot injury from the side torso being destroyed there. Hey, Baby T with the raid, hello! How you doing?
I'm here. Roger.
God, this poor Ossol. Poor Ossol. Still can't turn all those weapons on. The Awesome's about to get knocked down. If only it had some more ballistics,
Let's go.
it could do more stability damage.
Yep.
Speaking of which, we can do that now, can't we? Actually, let's get the medium lasers in range as well. Oh, I can't. No, can't quite. Never mind. Never mind. He's going down, this guy. Oh, Catch gets the job done. Pilot ejected. We'll take it. So, there wasn't a second lance. That was good. Happy day. The Lazy says, Bunny did get people killed that he shouldn't have, so he bribed us not to tell. So if you want to know who, you'll have to watch the VOD. Oh no. Does that mean Sarge is dead? Catch says, oh really, I'll give you 500 carrots to name names. Catch says, HB's motto is we leave no man behind, instead we leave them all. Oh god. Oh dear. Batty Muffins goes into raid hard only to quickly cover our eyes from the speedos. Somebody knows this channel. They came prepared. Oh, Baby T, bless you and thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much. That's 2 months. Wow, thank you. Right, what are we doing? Let's see what needs fixing up. We definitely lost some heat sinks on the Ossol. We have mech parts we can take. We wanted an awesome, didn't we? So I'm going to take 2 awesome 8Q parts. Do you know what, actually? I should consult my magic list of Davian things. Make sure awesomes are legit. All awesomes, yeah, definitely legit. On the list. On the list, we're taking it. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Got a Stalker 3F part as well. Bunch of lasery things and a PPC. Well, we're going to need that PPC. See what else we need. Another mech bay. Haven't got any room for more mechs right now. We've been making do with just 1 row for a long time at this point. Batty Muffins, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate that. Oh, thank you so much, Baby T, for the raid again. And thank you for those that have come with Baby T and stuck around. Really appreciate you all being here. Hope you had fun. Were you playing Baldur's Gate again, Baby T? And was it going well? We never got to use this dervish. It's a shame, but I can't justify keeping a dervish out when I've got an awesome 8Q I could be using instead. So sorry, dervish. You're going straight into storage. You had a short time with us. Baby T says, oh yes, currently in the Underdark. Loving it. Excellent. Right. Do the quick repairs on the Jaeger. We've got refit needed on the Assault. Get those heat sinks sorted. Oh, are you kidding me? I'm down to 1 heat sink. I need to buy heat sinks. That's not ideal, is it? So I need 3 of them.
New equipment available.
That means to build the awesome, I'm going to have to buy a load of heat sinks as well. Okay. It's only 2 days to fix up. It's not too bad. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I think I remember picking up a plus 10 damage small laser. We did. So we'll chuck that in while we're at it as well. May as well. Get that done.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that colour scheme for the awesome. Looks alright. Okay, 1 PPC boat coming up. We have 3 PPCs. That will be what is required. But we don't have the heat sinks, so I'm going to have to I'm going to have to buy a load of heat sinks before I can cram them in this awesome. Go to the store. How many am I going to need? I think I need a bajillion, don't I? This is going to get expensive, but it's got to be done. It'll be worth it for the awesome. I've already lost count. How many have I bought? Anyone know? How many heat sinks have I bought? Place your bets now on how many heat sinks I'll end up having bought. We will see the number shortly. How many heat sinks do you think this is? I have no idea. I have no idea. Okay. 24. Should be enough. Okay, let's have a look at heat efficiency. Heat sinking 78, alpha strike 81. Oh, that is very heat efficient. Very, very heat efficient. I wonder if I drop that, chuck in a couple of large lasers. How does it look then? It's nowhere near as heat efficient, obviously, but I might try this. We might be able to get away with this. 2 PPCs, 2 large lasers. I mean, it'll certainly work out nicely on the colder environments. Yeah, we'll give it a try.
Logged and noted.
We've done the 3 PPC thing many times. Let's give this a try. Right. I think let's just have a look. Do I really want to do this other 5 skull? We did that 5 skull pretty comfortably. This is a base capture. I feel like since that one went so well, we can afford to attempt this 5 skull as well. But you know, it's things like that that end up biting me in the butt sometimes. Like, oh, that mission was easy. We'll just do another one of these, and then ends up being twice as hard. We'll roll the dice, but I am going to wait to fix some stuff up, which means we're going to take another financial hit, so cash is going to end up low again, but we'll be able to bounce it back a little bit by doing that mission, assuming that mission doesn't go wrong, and we'll have an awesome to take out on it as well.
Ready to go over financials whenever
So yeah, we're down under 3 mil again. Finances are tight. Gotta be said. We're not really managing to pull ahead too much on the money stakes. But that amount of time passing has thrown up a lot more missions. So what we got now? We've got 3.5 skull assassinate, 4 skull recovery, and a 4.5 skull base destruction. And the mission we were going to do has now disappeared. All right, well, we've got some more missions, so we'll do these then. Let's go for the assassination first. Let's up the salvage a little bit. And we have a brand new awesome. So, what am I going to put at the front? We need the Stalker right at the front. And we'll have the Jaeger, then the awesome, and the Warhammer at the back. I'm going to bring a different lance out this time, though. Polar environment. Is it time for Nimbly Pimbly again? Yeah, let's take Nimbly Pimbly out. I need more mech bays so I can afford to have some faster mechs out to suit Nimbly Pimbly. Because the whole point of these guys is that they were going to be well suited for fast moving things, but at the moment they're piloting big lumbering assaults and heavies that aren't fast at all. And nobody's got cool shot mastery. Still a long way off that, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, that'll have to do. Hey Garrison, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Didn't see you sneak in there.
Command interface initiated.
Look at that terrain. Now I want ice cream.
Oh, it's this mission. We've got to destroy Brock Armstrong.
Have no doubt.
All right.
It will be done.
Bring it on, Brock.
Heading out.
Copy that.
Chaucer says 5 skulls in Tundra is like 3.5 skull in any other environment. Yeah, you're probably not wrong there, Chaucer. The cold environment does make things a lot easier, doesn't it?
The paint, pal.
Garrison said, so Mandalorian, it's worth watching the first episode and I'm hopeful for the series. Yeah, somebody said that yesterday, I think, Garrison. Looking forward to checking it out myself. Partisan, it's got 4 LRM-15s. That's really quite scary. We need to shoot that quickly.
Aye, aye.
Very quickly.
Time to unload.
What was that shooting catch? Really? Like, not even close to target. Target here. Catch is shooting his AC somewhere around here. What is going on?
Good to go.
Have you got bees in the cockpit?
On the move. Here it comes.
It's still not dead. Why is it not dead?
Ready for orders. Got it.
It's still not dead. Oh my god. Oh, look at that. I mean, we've stripped the armor off almost everywhere apart from its butt.
Reporting.
We're not going to be able to get the stalker close enough to shoot it. No, of course not. So it's going to get to shoot at us again, I think. It's going to get painful. Well, unless it decides to flee. It might flee. If we're lucky, it flees. Oh god, the LRMs. So many. Lazy says, time for 5 skull on the moon. No, no thank you. No thank you. Not yet.
Let's hit him where it hurts.
Chaucer says, did you kill off my character? Not that I remember. No, I think you're still alive. You are in this series, I think, aren't you, Chaucer? If I remember rightly. I'm going to have to check after this mission.
Commander. Waiting for orders.
Just shuffle a little bit. If I move forward, I lose line of sight. We've got to kill this guy. There we go. He's wrecked.
Reporting. One less vehicle.
Dr. Grimm, hello and welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Is this the mod that increases lance size, or is this something else? No, this is a different mod. Although Lazy appears to have already answered that. Dr. Grimm says, wouldn't be a lance if it was more than 4 anyhow. That's true. But yeah. The one you're thinking of is Rogue Tech, which allows you to take more than 1 lance worth of pilots. But I don't know how well that's working yet. I mean, it's been a few weeks since I saw it, but when I did see it last, it was quite broken. I don't know if they've got around to fixing it up yet. Someone let me know if they have.
Receiving you.
But yeah, no, this is BattleTech Extended Commander's Edition, which is my mod preference.
Awaiting orders.
Lindrin says, he doesn't have bees in the cockpit, he's just a terrible shot. That's fighting talk, that is. Oh, Jesus. Is that an SRM carrier?
Losing armor.
It is an SRM carrier. Oh my god. Did not know there was one of those there. Alright, Chico. Get this thing wrecked. Don't want to get too close. I want to be able to have a good chance to hit with the AC-2s.
On the move.
This should do the job. They're not very... Yeah, there we go. They're not very well armoured, the SRM carriers. Scary as all hell to get shot by, though. Catch must be eating his lunch in the cockpit again.
Yes, Commander.
Right. Go.
Copy that.
Not going to be able to shoot anything. It's all the other side of a ridge at the moment. All these escorts being vehicles makes life rather easy.
Ready for orders.
Vehicles are a damn sight easier to kill than mechs. I would expect there to be another lance, though. There isn't one so far, but maybe one will show up.
Reporting.
Right, we're going for a vigilance sprint with Alto. Park ourselves right in front of this vehicle, really intimidate him. That's an LRM carrier. Oh, and he's going to fire at Alto. Alto's got all that evasion. and he's at really close range. So unsurprisingly, not many of those LRMs hit, but they didn't have line of sight to shoot anything else. The rest of my stuff is well hidden. So that was the one shot they had. And it was a terrible one.
What's up, boss?
Dr. Grimm says, yeah, I heard BattleTech is full of bugs. Extended is much better, apparently more stable. Yeah, yeah, definitely true.
Yes, Commander.
BattleTech is less stable, but you get more stuff in BattleTech. BattleTech is more sandboxy with more toys to play with. More of a complete overhaul to the game rather than just a mod, whereas BattleTech Extended is more like an expansion to the game. With some extra stuff added rather than being a complete overhaul. It doesn't change all the mechanics or anything like that. The most stable version of Commander's Edition at the moment is the one that works for 1.6 version of BattleTech. So we're currently on 1.7. Since 1.7, there's only a test version of Commander's Edition out at the moment, which is mostly stable but not completely stable. There's one or two things that can cause a crash that I've discovered. But if you roll back your game version to 1.6, and there's information on the internet about how to do that, it's not hard, provided it works right. But you can roll it back to 1.6 and install that version of Commander's Edition from Nexus Mods, and everything should be stable as it comes. Basically, that was the most stable mod I've played of this game, or seen of this game. Very stable. So there's that. But Heavy Metal is coming out this month. The new DLC for BattleTech, Heavy Metal, is due this month, and hopefully sometime in the not too distant future after that launches, there will be another update to Commander's Edition. Harry's working on it. That's the guy that makes the mod. So you might want to wait for that, because that's going to be even more awesome and should be more stable than the 1.7 test version as well.
Coordinates confirmed.
Location confirmed.
On it.
Acknowledged.
And yeah, in Heavy Metal, obviously there's going to be some new mechs, most of which are already in the game, but they have created a new one specifically for the game called the Bull Shark, which looks kind of interesting. But also there'll be new weapons added as well, which is really nice. It was kind of funny because Harry was actually working on bringing in new weapons and how to balance them for the mod, and then he found out that was coming in Heavy Metal anyhow, so yeah, it just made sense to wait for that instead. Great Days, thank you very much for the host, really appreciate that. Okay, we don't have anyone that has Cool Shot Mastery in this Lance, so need to be careful about how we do this. It is only a stalker though, he's not going to be able to run very quickly if he does try to leg it to the extraction point. I have no idea where that is on this map, we'll have to wait and see. Oh, Batty Muffin says, BattleTech Advanced 3062 also lets you have 2 Lancers. Yeah, those two mods, that and BattleTech, are very closely tied together. Like, the same people work on both, I think. I know Bloody Doves is the lead on 3062, but he's well in with the BattleTech crew, as far as I understand it.
As you wish. Target's taken a critical hit.
The Laser says, I've heard the recent streams with Electo have been pretty stable, but that's second or third hand.
Receiving you. Confirmed.
I saw Lady Electo started streaming. When I checked out, she only had like 2 viewers, I think. so it seemed like she's only just started doing it. And there was literally no talking. It was just silent. So I stayed there for like 3 minutes. I was like, this is dull, and left. I was hoping there'd be some talking.
Moving out. All weapons are go.
We got lucky enough to take the right leg off this stalker. He's going to have to try to hobble away from us now, which is good because there isn't a quick route through to him where we are now. This gap here is not wide enough for our mechs. We have to actually go all the way around to get to him. But it looks like we're not going to need to do that because we can just pound him while he's down here.
Moving to position.
Maybe even get him killed. Yeah, that's right. Official mod support is on the way, Syndrin.
Standing by.
But that doesn't actually change too much about how, you know, the things are done in the back end of the game. Like, so the modders that are making stuff will still need to do that same work. It'll just make it easier to implement for the user. That's the main thing. So rather than us having to go to Nexus mods, we'll just be able to click a button in Steam to get the mods instead, which would be nice.
As you wish.
Alto, come on, can you finish the job in this stalker?
Locking on target.
A lot of firepower. Right torso destroyed, CT destroyed, Brock Armstrong is down. That should be mission complete. Nice work.
Mission successful.
Oh, it's Speak of the Devil. There he is in chat. Hey, Alto, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. He says, bit ironic. I have a day off work because I got rear-ended yesterday. Oh, no. Dude, what? Riding your motorbike you got rear-ended? He says, I Supermaned into the car in front. Amazing how much damage a human body can do. Jesus, dude, are you okay? I mean, you're obviously okay enough to type, but I'm picturing you in a full body cast now, just like with your fingers extended on a keyboard. Like, I'm fine, guys. Don't worry about me. Everything's good. Like, dude, getting rear-ended on a motorbike, that's no fun. Hope you're alright. Laser said, did you at least get a oh, wait, wrong rear-ending. Yes, definitely the wrong type there, Lazy. Yes. He says, yeah, bumped knee, was more upset about my bike. Is your bike completely written off then? Okay, well, I guess we'll take a piece of Stalker and a bunch of PPCs, or 2 PPCs. Yeah, that'll do. Corsa says, Paradox should just buy the mod from Harry and integrate it into the main game. I don't think it's that simple, though, because pretty much all the package mods, so Rogue Tech included, and BattleTech Advanced 3062 as well, they use a combination of littler mods made by other people and then amalgamate them together into a bigger, more complete mod. Also, obviously involving tweaks and changes to those individual mods as well, depending on which mod project we're talking about. But it's very complicated. There's no one person really owns everything. Although I think it's fair to say, out of all the mods, like, Harry has probably done the most work as an individual on his mod himself, but he has had other people do bits and bobs here and there with him. At the moment, as I understand it, nobody's really doing anything apart from him right now, though. But, you know, they could just employ Harry, though. That would be good. He's good with balance. I mean, yeah, I know him personally and that, but he is good with balancing stuff. He's good at making mods. He also made a very successful mod in the past for another game that was the most popular mod for that game. It still is being played today by some, even though it's many, many years old. But the reason it was so popular is because he just balanced things really well. He doesn't go over the top with anything. He doesn't make stuff stupid, but he, makes something that works right and is also stable. It's also another plus. Right, let's get mechs fixed up. Is anything damaged? No, we're all good. Okay, no fixing required. Do you know what I haven't done? Pilot XP in a while. I should probably go through that. Trying to catch up with chat at the same time, though. Oh, look. Alto's injured for 11 days. Hopefully you recover quicker than 11 days for your real-life injury, Alto. Let's get him evasive expert. That's got to come in handy. Maybe if he had that, he might have been able to Superman past the car instead of into it. Alright, let's get some tactics and a bit of gunnery for him as well. That's a good amount of XP he had to spend there. Oops. Talking about Alto's comment about it's amazing how much damage a human body can do. Wolfsheart's saying, right, so many dents in my car from pedestrians.
Standing by.
Stop running people over, Wolfsheart. Jesus, man. I don't know what I'm going to do with Team Speedo Torpedo yet, so we'll just get piloting and tactics to 4 first with Atomic Crusher.
Commander.
Alright, Black Cat saving.
Receiving you.
Redburn saving. Catch. Saving. He's not far off Cool Shot Mastery. Another 400 XP and he's there. Nimbly Pimbly. Yep, get that. Get that. He's got forget what it's called now. Evasive Expert, that's the one. And a bit more gunnery on Chico.
Yep. Reporting.
Gecko can afford to get some more tactics.
Training complete.
Orders.
Arm Snow, we'll get some guts in.
Mech warrior training complete.
I was going to have a look. Chaucer was asking, is he dead or alive? I don't know if he's been added into... you've not added into this one yet, I think, maybe. Let me just check the memorial wall, see if I did get you killed. No, Cold Steel is the only pilot that I've got killed so far. So yeah, you've not been added in yet, Chaucer. I've got a feeling when I was looking to see who's next in line yesterday, you are currently the very next in line now for being a pilot in terms of time subscribed. So I think you're the next. And well, we'll add Deb in on the next wave as well, just because Cassian's having a rough month and a half from what I can gather.
Ready to rock.
Awaiting orders. Good to go. Standing by.
Right, lazy. I suppose we may as well max that out.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Ready
How's
for
Morty doing? Yep, Morty's ready for evasive expert as well. Good stuff.
Training complete.
Good to go.
Rylan. Oh yeah, I need 12,807 XP, don't I, for coolant vent on Rylan. So we'll be saving for a little while for that. Sarge, I'll get another point in tactics. Now 1 point away from Cool Shot Mastery. That'll come in very handy, especially when he's packing PPCs. Tasku, tactics again.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Commander.
Chronic Toast ready for piloting. And we'll get a couple in tactics too.
Training complete.
And now we'll start. I guess we'll get the piloting. There we go. Right. Experience spent. I can catch up with things a little bit. Oh, I get you, Syndrin. No worries. Yeah, no, definitely not wise to release a mod update right now. No, because you're going to have to do it all over again in a couple of weeks. Yeah, that's right. So Alto says, nah, I'm good. Full gear. Good. Says, I'll have to send the insurer a picture of my helmet, apparently. Really? Wow. Okay. Yeah, Lazy says, good gear is important if you're two-wheeling. That is true. Or going out for a weekend, says Flaky. Wait, what? Protection is important, Flaky says Lazy. Oh god, here we go. And we're in the gutter already. Yes, Harry is trying to sort out gainful employment. Is it the 26th yet, says Garrison? No. What is it? What is the date? I don't even know. It's the 13th. We're close. Not close enough, but we're close. Yeah, the MechWarrior 5 early release, hopefully, unless they push it back. Yes, you did show me the William Wallace clip, Garrison. We showed it on stream yesterday. That was ridiculous. Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. It's all good. Blakey says, I can't remember yesterday either, apart from that. No, it all blurs into one in the end, doesn't it? You were definitely in the last series, Chaucer. Were you a pilot or were you a mech variant? I think you were a mech variant, yeah. But you're now next in line as the next longest subscriber in the list to be a pilot. I'm pretty sure. So at the moment, I don't have enough berths, but we are working towards that. So we were checking out how much money I ended up on by the time I finished this location to see whether I can afford the next habitat pod or not. Because it is pretty pricey, 2.2 million for that, which, as you can see at the moment, if I bought that, it would bankrupt me. Basically, on the next cycle, I would be bankrupt. So I can't rush into it, but I'm working towards it. And yeah, you're definitely next in line. We're going to add in Deb for Cassian, and now I can't remember who's the next. I'll have to consult my magic list. Right, let's do another mission. Smash and grab. Sounds fun. Very low payout for that. Ugh. Well, this is probably... actually, I think the recovery missions have had the payout reduced because they're quite easy. I don't know whether that's a harebrained change or whether it's a Harry change or not. But I have been noticing in this version the recovery missions payouts have been absolute toilet. Right, who are we going to take out for this one? It is a 4 skull, so don't want to be too cocky. Tundra environment, screw it. We'll take Team Hot Stuff, even though they don't need call and vent in this environment, but they're next in line for a mission, so we'll take them out. Right, let's get Rylan and the Stalker. Am I happy with this? No, I want Gecko in the Warhammer, I think. Or do I? Yeah, let's go this way around. Warhammer's a little bit faster than the Awesome, and Gecko has sure feet, so he gains a little bit more evasion from moving. So more likely to benefit from that in the Awesome than... Sorry, in the Warhammer than the Awesome, I feel. Can I read that out? Will I get algorithm for reading that out? The Chaucer says, I don't mind being a mech variant. There's something about being ridden hard and dropping loads into people that's right up my alley. There we go. I read it out. Oh, that's brilliant. Very wrong, but brilliant. Going all right, thanks, Alto. Going all right.
You think we'll see bears?
less sleep, you know, more getting covered in poop and vomit. I think you missed the stories because I've not had a chance to have a catch up with you for a little while, have I? But yeah, so he ended up being born in this very room. So that was a bit of a surprise. But yeah, midwife showed up. What was it? I forget now. I think. Oh yeah, she got here. I think it was about 4 minutes past 5 in the evening. William was born at 12 minutes past 5. So that was a close call. We could not get Shell to go to the hospital though. She would not move. Like, and the midwife told her she probably was fine because she was handling the pain so well that they thought she was in a much earlier stage of labour. They thought wrong. So yeah, had to get a carpet cleaner in, unsurprisingly, and he was born in this room. He did his first wee on Shell while she was holding him after the birth, and then his first poop was on me while I was holding him, and that was all the way from pretty much my elbow to my wrist. Big streak of newborn baby poop all over me. That was great. Well, I think since then he's only pooped on me one more time. Since then we had a one shoot out the side of his nappy, out the leg, all over me. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, he did vomit on me just before I went live today, so I had to rush off and get changed rather quickly. But yeah, it's going well. Really happy he's here, and he's doing good.
I'm losing armor bad.
Flaky was saying he gave me crap for not streaming the birth.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Jesus. I don't think Shell would have forgiven me if I'd done that.
Got it.
Also, probably would have gotten banned by Twitch, I'd imagine.
All weapons,
It was pretty gory. Alto says rolling on the floor laughing, but not your floor thinking about it. It's clean now, Alto.
that all you got?
But yeah.
Standing by.
Interesting times were had, let's say.
Location confirmed.
We got here Crusader, Warhammer, and we've started on the Grasshopper, so we'll continue on the Grasshopper. Or we'll keep missing the Grasshopper with most of our weaponry. Good plan. Yeah, Batty Muffins. My mum said, "Don't listen to midwives. They're so often wrong about that. If you think you need to go, just go into hospital." But yeah, they'd said that if we went in at that point, we'd probably get sent home. And like, I mean, we wouldn't have. Well, if they had have, it would have been the wrong thing to do because obviously, you know, she was very much ready to give birth. But yeah, so Batty Muffins is saying it's not as bad as when my mum was in labour with me. She goes to the hospital. I'm in labour. Doctor examines her, says, "You're not in labour. Go home." My mum goes, "F you, I've had 2 other kids. I know what labour feels like." Doctor repeats himself. So my mum goes home and has me there. Yeah, like they don't always know, do they? Because this is the thing with it, right? Not all women have labour the same way. Not all of them will have it for the same amount of time. It's vastly different. Some women have a very short labour. Shell was one of those, you know. So he came out pretty quickly.
Certainly. Confirmed.
It's that thing, isn't it? Like sometimes doctors think they know best, and really they don't. They don't always know the best about everything all of the time. Sometimes you're better off just going with your gut and just insisting and saying no. No, I need this test, or I need to give birth now, or whatever it ends up being, you know. Even with that, sometimes they still won't listen, as in the case with your mum, Batty Muffins. But yeah, it's a shame sometimes, isn't it? Yeah, Garrison says, yeah, streaming the birth would be bannable. Blood, gore, possible lady parts. Yeah, definitely bannable. Although there have been other people that have streamed accidental lady parts and not been banned.
I hear ya.
Or at least not been banned permanently. I say accidental. I get myself in trouble saying stuff like that. Twitch doesn't like it if you say bad things about other streamers, especially ones that make them loads of money. But we know what I'm talking about.
Bang! You're dead.
Jesus, you hear about those stories, Chaucer, but I've never known anyone that's actually known it to happen. Like, I've read about it in the news, but yeah, Chaucer says, in high school, one of my friend's sister had some stomach cramps, so she goes to take a dump and instead shoots a kid into the toilet. Never knew she was pregnant. My God. Now, he didn't come flying out like that, Alto. He did not have velocity. Or at least not much.
10-4. Firing.
Commander! I'm wounded.
That's true, Garrison. That is true. Now, how do I say that? Pakeshti? Is that how I say it? Pakeshti? Welcome to the stream. That's a new name I've seen in chat. I hope you're enjoying things. Did I get your name right? Man, that is incredibly lucky if I did. That was pretty much a blind guess on how to pronounce it. Or Packworks too.
I understand.
Welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah,
Commander.
so we're talking about how do people not know when they're pregnant. Usually, from what I've read, it's larger girls that already, you know, have a little bit of belly to them, but they end up not noticing. And some of the changes that happen in pregnancy can be masked by being a bit overweight anyhow, so they can just write off, you know, the feelings, the effects, the changes as, you know, other things that they've experienced before due to their weight or whatever. Whether it can happen with people that aren't a bit overweight or not, I don't know. But that's what I read. Anyway, it's usually the people that are a bit on the heavier side. Okay, Rylan, it's precision strike time, buddy. Let's take this guy out. One evaporated Warhammer.
Gotcha.
Yes, BattleTech is a great game, Pack. Yeah, we're big fans of the game here. I have streamed many hours. If you're interested in seeing my other series, I do have a YouTube channel, channel_Doyle on YouTube. You will find a lot of BattleTech content there. Largely playing BattleTech Extended mod and BattleTech Extended Commanders Edition mods. They are a lot of fun. Just in case you're interested in all of that anyhow. But yeah, welcome to the stream. It's a really nice community here.
Here we go.
Sarge says, I can just picture you wearing a catcher's mitt and giving shell signals at the delivery of the pitch. No, well, you guys, most of you anyway, have already heard the story, but, you know, the midwife had arrived, gets her latex gloves on. I leave the room and go downstairs to chat because my dad and my dad's partner were downstairs. I went to go chat with them and just get out of the way while the midwife examined how far along Shell was. And then the next thing I know, I heard someone screaming my name that wasn't Shell. it was the midwife screaming my name. So I came running upstairs. He said, "Can you just phone an ambulance? I've got a head." Yeah, his head was poking out. He was born while I was actually on the phone to the ambulance dispatch person. Yeah, I ended up having to tell them, I need to go now. I need to put the phone down and get towels. The baby's just been born. Because they were still talking to me. Again, sorry if you've heard this already, guys, but some of you haven't. But yeah, so the ambulance, they have to ask all these questions, don't they? And they're like on the second or third time through of asking the same questions and me giving the same answers. And I'm like, yeah, I need to go now. Like, I'm putting the phone down now. I'm going to put you on speakerphone. You're within earshot of the midwife. She can talk to you. But right now, I've got to go get towels. The baby has just been born, okay? And I just put the phone down and off I went to go grab towels. So yeah, that he was born while I was on the phone being asked stupid questions by the ambulance dispatch people. And then the ambulance drivers arrived, and would you believe it, they were called Adam and Steve. I thought that was hilarious. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. So our ambulance crew were Adam and Steve. Almost biblical. But they were absolutely lovely guys. Absolutely lovely guys. And I believe it was Steve. He was ex-forces. He was in the Royal Navy. Steve was telling me about it before he became a paramedic. So I was holding William, and because he ended up being born upstairs, I had to walk downstairs with him. This is a bit that I don't think I've told you guys yet. So I had to walk down the stairs with him because we ended up needing to go into the hospital for Shell because she'd lost more blood than she should have for not being in hospital, basically. So we had to go into the hospital. And I was at the top of the stairs, and I suddenly, I've never been like this before, but suddenly I couldn't walk down the stairs. I just couldn't make myself walk down the stairs. I was so worried of dropping him or tripping while I'm walking down the stairs, and I couldn't get that out of my head. And I had to say to the ambulance guys, like, I'm really sorry, but I don't know why, but my brain just won't let me walk down the stairs. What if you just give me a hand? Steve was like, here, don't worry, I'll take him. Do you want me to carry him downstairs for you? I was like, yeah, actually, please, that'd be great. So Steve ended up carrying William downstairs for me because, like, I just couldn't do it. I don't know why, but something switched in my head, and it just made me think, no, I'm going to screw this up. If I walk downstairs with my son right now, I'm going to fall over and squash him, and he'll die. It was completely irrational, but yeah, just really strange. So thank you, Steve, for carrying him down the stairs for me. But yeah, they were really nice. Everyone was really nice. Batty Muffin says, so you don't get your period for 9 months and don't think maybe I should go to the doctor. You see, well, that's one of the things, isn't it? Because being obese can mess with your periods. At least this, look, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm a bloke. I'm no expert on this. But this is what I read anyway. So those kind of things can mess with your normal ability to notice the signs. You know, being overweight does make changes to your body and can have your periods stop or at least be less frequent, or there's all sorts of strangeness can go on. Yeah, that's how they end up not noticing. Pretty shocking though, isn't it? Hard to believe, but it does happen. So Pack says, started back in the decades, cardboard and tabletop. Nice, yes. Yes, there are a few tabletop BattleTech players here. You'll be in a good place with these guys. In fact, just recently, Sarge, who's one of our longest-serving regulars here, Sarge was playing tabletop BattleTech for charity, no less. So he was raising money for charity by playing BattleTech. Pretty awesome.
Moving to position.
On my way.
Moving out. On my way. Of course.
The asset has been secured and is ready for retrieval.
Chaucer says Steve is a wonderful Hebrew name. Now, come on, it's close to Eve though, right? Adam and Eve, Adam and Steve. It made me laugh anyway when they told me their names. I think they probably get that a lot. Okay, I'm going to take the rifleman because that completes a rifleman. Crusader, hold on, I need to consult my list. We've not listed Crusaders here, but then again, this list was made for MWO and Crusaders weren't in that at the time. Okay, Loreheads, does anyone know, are Crusaders legit for Davian to use? I think everyone used Crusaders, if I remember rightly. But somebody that knows the lore better than me, let me know. Federated Sons, Crusaders, legit or less likely to use it? Because if it's less likely, I'll take the Warhammer piece because we already know they use Warhammers. Not sure I can read that out, Sarge. Let me go back a bit and catch up. Chaucer says, did you ever get your breathing issues sorted? No, actually, I still need to go for a blood test, Chaucer. I mean, I've not been feeling as bad. Like, it kind of passed. Still got a persistent cough, though, so I need to still get my blood test done. But having the baby kind of got in the way. So, what's Alto saying? Oh, the 3D variant. Yeah, that's Davian's own variant, isn't it? But this is the 3R. Did I use that, I wonder? Well, we'll take one because it's a mech we don't have yet. We've already got ourselves a Warhammer. Oh, and we rolled the Warhammer part anyhow, plus an extra piece of Rifleman. Wow, we got all the mech parts there. Fantastic. No, Flaky, it's all free in the UK. So yeah, no, not at all, mate. Good old NHS that we have over here. I'm surprised you have to pay for it in Australia. I thought you had the equivalent of the NHS over there.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Alto's talking about the new BattleTech minis. He says, I've got the new Clan Invasion ones on order. Rather excited. Nice. I think a lot of people have been ordering that stuff, haven't they? Oh, is it time to lose the Shadowhawk? I think it is. Let's get the Rifleman in place of the Shadowhawk. Oh, we need to build that up. We can definitely put some daiquiriness in this, can't we? Your timing is impeccable as usual, Infernal. Yeah, that's a fair point, Batty Muffins. They do it to themselves, yep. Not going to argue with that. What colour scheme do we want for this? Ah, that one looks alright. Got a bit of a checkered pattern on it as well. Okay, what have we actually got that we can cram in a Rifleman, I wonder? Definitely some form of ballistics. That'll be where we start. What do we got? Oh, we're out of AC2s. I've used too many AC2s. I guess we'll have to go for some AC5s. I'm going to keep the +5 damage one. Don't want to throw that away on a 60-tonner that might lose it at any moment. We'll save that for something bigger and more durable. Right, let's get the ammo in, see what we're left with. We've got 4 tons remaining. Can maybe free up another ton if I strip the legs down to scary levels. And then, can I fit a large laser in? I can fit a large laser. So 2 AC5s and a large laser. Yeah, I'm alright with this, I think. Little bit tight on the ammo, only 15 rounds per AC5, but we've got a large laser for if we run out. That will do, I believe. No heatsink, no tonnage for heatsinks, but we're pretty low on the heat if you have a look here. Heat sinking 30 and Alpha Strike generates 26, so yeah, no, we're all good there, aren't we? In fact, thinking about it, maybe if I take out the large laser and cram in a load of medium lasers, I'll get more out of the heat that way, because it's very heat efficient. Well, it's too heat efficient, let's say, with the large laser. So we're losing some range by doing this, but we are getting more sensible usage of the heat. So hold on, let me strip 1 medium laser out, and then we'll chuck in a couple of heat sinks. Yeah, that feels better. Heat sinking 36, Alpha Strike 44. I know we've got to get closer to make good use of those medium lasers, but 3 medium lasers is more damage than 1 large laser. So we'll go with that.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Okay. Do we have more missions here? We do. Base destruction, 4.5 skull. Okay. What have I got that I can use right now? Yeah, I'm happy with that, Lance. Okay, we'll take that out then. There's a base destruction. I'm kind of tempted to drop my salvage and just up the cash a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Right, which Lance are we going to take for this one? This is a tough mission. I think it's time to take Team Insubordinate Scum out again. I think they're all fit and healthy. Yes, they are. Right. So we've got Sarge in the Warhammer. Lazy is going to be in the Stalker. Catch in the Jaeger. Black Cat in the Awesome. Works for me. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, back onto my Crusader question from earlier. People are saying everyone used them. Crusaders were a generic mech. Okay, thanks, guys. So Flaky says, yeah, I busted my ankle in 3 places. Didn't pay a cent, but call an ambulance. F me. So really... you've got to pay about $500 for an ambulance in Australia. That's nuts. That's pretty painful. Jolly History, thank you very much for the resub. Really appreciate that, man. 2 months now. Thank you so much. How are you getting on? There's jumping in real quick during lunch and resubbing through Prague. Oh, thank you so much, Jolly. I hope you enjoy your lunch and have a good day at work.
Command interface initiated.
So Pac says Canada 2, most times got to pay for it, $50 to $150 depending on the location. Not bad, but $50 is still $50. Yeah, it's nuts. Hey Emperor Crown, good to see you, mate. How you doing today? There's only have to pay for an ambulance if it's not an emergency, and you only a portion of the cost. So where's that? Is that Where are you, Emperor Krang? Are you in the States? I thought you were in America. You have to correct me if I'm wrong, though. I thought in America you've always got to pay for everything. But then again, I don't know very much about your health service, apart from it's not free. Thank you for that, Sarge. Sarge giving out the good advice here. He says, you have to remember, Doyle, when you change Willie's soiled nappy, not to breathe in too deeply. That will save your lungs. Thank you, buddy. Good advice.
Good to go.
Do you know what? I don't think I've got a rangefinder in. Or have I? Is it in the head of the Stalker? No, it isn't. I need to put a rangefinder in one of these mechs now.
Yes, Commander.
Kind of missing out on that sight advantage here. Trying to remember what I left it in. What was it in? Or did it get destroyed? I honestly can't remember. We're going to have to figure that out. Either way, in the meantime, I do have sensor lock, so we'll go with that. Let's sensor lock this 85 tonner because I think I'll be able to get lines of sight to it. It's a longbow. Oh no. Going to be a lot of LRMs.
Got something you want done?
Yes, Sarge. I want you to shoot this longbow. Make it hurt. Where can I stand that gets me an unbroken line of sight there? But that means being out of cover. But if I'm far enough back, he's not going to see. Shoot at Sarge, is he? We're going to risk it. Sarge is going to fling his PPCs at this longbow.
Confirmed.
Searchlight destroyed. Nice. Jaeger mechs are indeed 65 tons pack. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit behind on chat again. You know how it is. So, Batty Muffins says, it's like my grandpa 4 years ago. He was 540 pounds. I used to sit down and eat entire 4-litre pail buckets of ice cream, but he did it all to himself, so I couldn't feel bad for him. But now that he's dropped his weight to 380 pounds, still heavy, but a good loss of weight, and I'm actually proud of his weight loss progress. Oh, he, not I. Sorry, he used to eat 540 pounds buckets. Sorry. Who can eat 540 pounds of ice cream? Sorry, I'm reading it wrong. Yeah, he used to sit down and eat entire 4-litre buckets of ice cream, which is why he was 540 pounds. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes people do it to themselves, don't they? It's a shame, but it happens. Now I want ice cream though. But yeah, well, good for him losing the weight though. That's definitely going to extend his life, isn't it? Stock rifleman. I think the standard, so the R variant rifleman. I think you're right, Pack. It has 2 large lasers, 2 mediums, but also has the 2 AC5s. Yeah, I think that's it. But to fit all that in, it strips the armor down a ridiculous amount. I think I've made a grave error with Catch. That's a lot of LRMs coming our way. He's taken a huge amount of stability damage. All right, it's time to play the kiting game then, because we don't want to get smashed up too quickly, do we? Let's drag this out a little bit.
Let's go.
Thank you, Sarge. And Krang says, love the Crusader. 6 times at 6 SRM6s, I think, or 4 6 SRM6s, or 2 SRM4s. It gets to 380 damage alpha. That's pretty nasty. Yeah, I think most of the Crusaders have got 4 missile hardpoints in this mod.
Roger that.
But you can still cram plenty of firepower in with that.
Roger that.
It's a decent mech, the Crusader, 65 tons. Looks quite good as well. I like the model. The only thing I don't like about it is that it's another one of those mechs that you can't paint properly. Oh dear, that's Catch getting knocked over then. Yeah, it's another one of those mechs you can't paint properly, so the skin always looks really washed out and pale on it, which annoys me.
Good to go.
Okay, nope, can't get in cover there. Going to use Vigilance to give the Stalker a bit of protection because it's out in the open. We are going to fire at this longbow because he's doing lots of damage to us. I'm going to fire everything, I think. Everything we got. We've crit an LRM-20, but we've not destroyed.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Oh, man, we were close, though. It was 44 internals remaining.
Sensor locked.
Right, really hope Catch survives this. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't get him up. He's in the final initiative phase. There's a lot of stuff going to get to shoot him before I can stand up. All these turrets as well. Structure exposed. This could be the death of Catch here.
That shot got through my armor.
Oh, there we go. We got a turn. We got a turn. Yeah, that's CT. That's CT. Now, can I do this mission without Catch? Or should I race him to the back and use his super long range? This is a toughie. I think what we'll do first is try running away around the corner a bit. See if we can sit him right at the back of our force and still contribute. I feel like I'm going to need every bit of firepower I can get here.
I'm wounded.
Lazy's taking an injury as well. That damn longbow.
Receiving you.
Struggling to get line of sight. Okay, there we'll have to do. What are the odds? 71s? Yeah, we'll take it. Don't want to get closer just to up the chances.
Confirmed.
Yeah, we got 2 hits. That's good. Good enough. Oh, Emperor Krang says he's in Canada. I see, mate. I see.
Standing by.
Okay, hide from turrets, but still want to shoot the longbow.
Got it.
I've only got enough blue juice for one or the other. Precision strike probably wouldn't kill him in one. So we've got to go for the vigilance, because Lazy's going to get shot at a lot for his position. Oh, look, we've got a striker here, guys. One of the most recent mechs to get added in, at least to this mod. AC5 PPC, 3 medium lasers and a large laser. It's quite an array of weaponry on that thing. It's 80 tons, if I remember rightly.
Taking the shot.
Okay, left torso destroyed, so we've reduced the firepower quite significantly. Ammo explosion as well. Has he just died? No, he's not died. He is unsteady. He's ready to get knocked down. That CT's wide open as well. Okay, well,
Receiving you.
if it's knockdown we need, pretty sure Sarge can provide the means for that.
Affirmative.
2 PPCs on the Warhammer.
Engage.
Just need to hit with one of these and he's over. There we go. Hit with 2 though. And a headshot on top of it all. Nice shooting from Sarge there. Hey, we got a few Canadians in today then. Welcome, Canada. And of course, Baby T as well. Baby T. Very nice, friendly Canadian streamer. I recommend checking out his channel. He gave us a raid earlier. That's Baby T on Twitch TV. Check him out. He streams all sorts of things. He's currently doing a playthrough of Baldur's Gate 2. Very old game, but definitely a goodie. And he's gearing up for the release of Baldur's Gate 3. He's been playing through the whole series, I think. Played the first one as well. Right, let's hope Catch can finish the job here, because I've kind of put him in a risky position. He did not finish the job. Okay. Hope that longbow can't see him. We've destroyed the searchlight, so he's not got the view bonus, has he? Oh, yeah, they're all shooting up Lazy. But he's got the 60% damage reduction. Definitely the best option, I think, for the position he's in. It's taking 1 damage per missile from these LRM turrets at the moment.
Warning.
Those turrets, brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Ready for orders.
Right, tricky. Okay. So Black Hat is out in the open and is awesome. Hopefully they don't see him, but we need to finish this guy off.
Confirmed.
2 PPCs, 2 large lasers. Should get the job done. No, apparently not. Oh no, he's ejected. It's alright. So we didn't actually manage to do it with the damage, but we did manage to panic the pilot enough that he punched out. I need to cycle Lazy out. His turn at tanking is almost over, I think.
Commander.
What now? Again, I think we're going to go for the vigilance on Lazy. He's getting a little bit hot. So we're going to have to turn the medium lasers off. But that's fine. We can still fire 6 SRM6s, and that's plenty. Odds of hitting not particularly high. But that's due to the sensor impairment effect of us being smashed with PPCs.
I'm gonna need a medic.
Is that a second cockpit hit on Lazy? I've got a vague recollection that he's already taken one. No, I think that might be the first, actually. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, it is the second. Look. He's down to 2 wounds now. Yeah. I'm not remembering wrong.
What's up,
Oh, dear.
boss?
So we're going to have to get a little bit nervous about that, I think.
On my
Right,
way.
going to have to push mechs forwards. I wanted to kite away, but I need to save Lazy. I've got to get him covered so he's got time to pull out. So the issue there is, you know, he's got a huge amount of firepower, but it's all very short range. So to make use of that firepower involves getting pretty close. And of course, let's not forget, we've got to be careful with catch as well, because his CT is wide open, but I still want him to contribute. Can do with those AC2s, they have a massive range. Is this what happens when you put too many Canadians together? I thought this only happened at ice hockey games. Pack saying Canada will rule the world one day and then you'll all be sorry. I think you should say sorry for that, Pack. I don't think it would be the worst thing. I like ice hockey.
Roger.
Now Sarge is in the Warhammer. Sarge dibsed a Warhammer. It's called Marine 1, although it very nearly got called Martine 1.
Waiting for orders.
I think this time we're going to do a bit of a runner. Oh, God. Can't run very fast or very far with Lazy, but it needs to drop some heat. Look, there we go. Dropped all that heat from just one round of not firing. But also, he needs to pull back to a position where
Lock on me.
he can be cycling behind his buddies here. So
Standing by.
Sarge is going to front line it for a moment. Just about gaining line of sight. So what we got there? Oh, we've got an archer. Now, we wanted to salvage an archer. I believe Gecko has dibsed a brawly archer. Now, it's a bit tricky to make a good brawler out of the 2R variant, but we'll give it a go until we find a better one, if we manage to get hold of it, anyhow. But in the meantime, we've got this rifleman we need to kill. He's looking pretty unstable at the minute, so we'll see if we can knock him on his butt and get him finished. There we go, Sarge with a knockdown from the PPCs again. Batty Muffin says, I'm about to start 2 campaigns in D&D and been playing through getting ready for Baldur's Gate 3. Yes, I'm looking forward to Baldur's Gate 3. That is a game that, when it comes out, I will definitely be buying. Absolutely 100%. I don't know whether it will be that interesting for my stream audience, but I'll give it a go. I certainly like it, so even if I just have to do it on a 1 day a week cycle, I definitely want to stream some of it.
Engaging target.
It's been many, many years since I played Baldur's Gate 2 now, but I remember really enjoying it at the time. Can't remember too much about it, other than it was fun.
On it.
Okay, Black Hat in the Awesome. Can we finish off this rifleman? We're going to turn off a PPC. We can still fire 1 PPC and 2 large lasers. That's plenty of firepower. Just hit the CT. There we go. CT destroyed. Rifleman down. That's half the mech's gone.
Mech destroyed.
Now, I want to salvage the Archer more than the Striker, to be quite honest. I know the Archer's only a heavy mech rather than an assault, but Gecko wanted an Archer, so we're going to go for it over the Striker. Striker's a new mech, though. I don't think I've ever had one of those complete. I don't remember managing to. Right, sorry about that. Voice getting a little bit tickly. Okay. Where to go? Where to go? How much armor have we got? It's not that bad, is it? I mean, we'll try this. I keep giving lazy vigilance. I know he's going to keep getting shot by the turrets, but should we turn those on? Yeah, let's do it. Got a pilot injury there. Garrison says, Doyle, stop getting lazy booped. I'm trying, I've moved him. Well, I've moved him right back into danger. Hey, Tasku, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. He says, I've missed most of Doyle's streams lately because I got the late shift. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Hope work's not been too bad for you. Okay, gonna keep moving catch further and further back. Just really paranoid about getting spotted by this Archer and wiped out. CT, only 64 internals. We don't want to lose catch like that, do we? That would be really sad. But I do want him contributing. He's got a good angle on that Archer as well, especially if I want to salvage it. Getting those side shots in is well worthwhile. Okay, speaking of that, we're going to do the same as Sarge in the Marine 1 Warhammer. We'll leave that Striker for now.
Roger
that. Batty Muffin says, we're sorry, all of us on behalf of Pack. Pack says, I'm sorry, offers poutine and Timmies. What are Timmies? I don't know. Obviously, I know poutine, but I don't know what Timmies are. You're going to have to explain those to me. And are they good? I like food. I'm a big, big fan of food. Are they edible?
On my way.
Still need to keep that PPC switched off, but we are dropping a little bit more heat from firing the 2 large and the 1 PPC this round. So next round we'll be able to do a full alpha again.
Hey, what's the paint, pal?
Yes, the Wolf's Dragoons Archer variant, Garrison. Yeah, I was mentioning that earlier. I definitely want to get my hands on that. That'll make the best brawler for sure. Had a couple of them in the past on other playthroughs. Very enjoyable mechs. Wow, these odds are pretty terrible, aren't they? We're going to try anyhow.
That shot just grazed me.
Why you do this, Willow? Why? She'll come and meow at me. I'll put my hand down to stroke her, and like 90% of the time, she'll just wipe her nose on my hand. Like, can you not rub on me without wiping your little nose on me? I don't want kitten snot. Come here. Say hi to chat. There we go. Hello. How you doing? You see them? The little people in the camera again. This is always very confusing for you, isn't it? You don't know what's going on. This is Willow, for those that haven't met her before. One of two cats. We have another one called Mal, short for Malcolm Reynolds, as in the captain from Serenity. And this is Willow, as in the character from Buffy. No prizes for guessing that Shell, who named them, my partner, is a fan of Joss Whedon-based things. So that's why they have these names.
Orders? Affirmative.
And she's a good girl, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yeah. Okay. Keep shooting the side of this archer up.
Firing.
And any moment she's going to get bored and try to jump on my keyboard, so things could get interesting. Yep, there she goes. There she goes. Come on. No, she's going to go for sitting on the mouse instead. There we go. Are you going to go down, or are you just going to claw my leg up a bit? No, you want to go back on the mouse mat. Come here. There we go.
Ready to get it on.
Right. Where are we at? Sarge tanking a bit. I guess he still needs to stay fairly near the front if I want to get shots in on this archer. What state is that archer in now? He's getting low, but he's not low enough, is he? Right, let's go for a risky move with Sarge. I'm moving forward and brace, so he's got the 60% damage mitigation, but I'm moving him so we've got good line of sight to things. If I move any further backwards, we'd lose line of sight to that archer.
Ready for orders.
And he will take a turn at tanking, and that will provide the vision for Black Cat.
Confirmed. Confirmed.
Where's that? Oh, Batty Muffin says, I'm also looking forward to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Yeah, I've still got, I've got an old roleplay book of that somewhere that, it belongs to one of my friends, although he says it belongs to me now. He left a load of stuff with me years ago that like he didn't want, and I'm like, no, dude, like this is valuable. You should take it back. Like even if you don't want it, you can eBay this. I think it's worth like 80 quid or something now. So yeah, that's sitting in a box, but I'm not going to sell it. I eventually one day I will manage to force it back to him, and then he can sell it.
On my way.
But it was his in the first place. And he got it when we were at university. I mean, I wasn't into playing role-play games myself. I liked computer games based off of role-play games. I did play, oh man, what was it called? There was a Vampire the Masquerade game from years ago, back around, you know, the early 2000s. I forget what the title was. So I did play that, and that was pretty fun. So playing another PC title would be good. But I never got into doing the, you know, the pen and paper side of it. But he bought the book because some people we knew were into that. But I don't think he ever got around to playing it. Batty Muffin says, I'm a drow wizard with an evil and good split personality. Nice. Drow are cool. Don't knock the drow, definitely. I like how they look. I think we were talking about them just the other day. When was that? That must have been with Baby T, because we were talking about Baldur's Gate. I like the dark skin and the white hair that the drow classic look is. Always look pretty cool to me. Oh, Gecko says, get the striker if you can. Looks cooler. We see lots of archers. Good job. I'm gradually catching up on chat because I almost didn't see that. All right, so we'll just obliterate the archer then because I was getting it for Gecko. He says get the striker. So archer, you're just getting wrecked any old how now.
For an alpha strike.
Sarge gets that left torso.
Guy hits
Ammo explosion causes a pilot injury. Work from Sarge. Going to take another pounding from the LRM, so. Right, I've got to be so far behind chat by now. Yeah, I am. Okay, sorry if I've missed things in chat. I'm having to fast forward it. I got too far behind.
Standing by.
I'm just a man. I can't keep up. Okay, what are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to just large laser this guy up a bit, aren't we? Oh, actually, I can still fire a PPC as well. Yeah, that'll do. That will do. Definitely hurting.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully that pilot will eject before I have to obliterate the whole of him. Nah, you're not so scary now, are you? Got less LRM 20s.
Orders.
Okay, leave Sarge till later. Start with catch. Wow, look at the range on these AC2s. It's absolutely fantastic. Look at that. I mean, not a great chance to hit from this range, but the fact that he can hit at all is great. And I think he landed all 3 shots as well. Great shooting catch.
Waiting for orders.
At this point, I'm feeling like I should have just Rambo'd in with Lazy and the Stalker, and I could have wrecked all the base turrets by now.
Orders.
But another part of me saying, no, you probably would have gotten killed if you'd done that.
Affirmative.
Going to try for the headshot. Unlikely to pull it off with SRMs, but we're going to give it a go anyway, see if we can get good salvage out of this guy. I think I remember... Actually, I reduced the salvage, didn't I, for this mission? I upped the money and dropped the salvage, if I remember rightly. So, at best, we're only going to be able to choose one piece of priority salvage. What's going on there? Thank you very much for the follow pack. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, let's see what Sarge can do to the striker, because I've actually, now I've moved him back, I can't see that archer anymore. But yeah, Lazy's still the only one that's got cool shot mastery right now, so got to save the blue juice for him. Not going to be able to actually do a cool shot with him this time around, I don't think.
I copy.
Never mind. Well, yeah, what does it matter actually? We can only take one piece of salvage out of this, so yeah, we'll just smash this thing up. Engage brain.
On now.
Shut up, Garrison. Shut up. Then Doyle's behind in chat? No way. There's a lot of it. It's hard to keep up with.
Acknowledged.
Right, smash the archer.
Affirmative.
He's almost dead.
Confirmed. Location confirmed.
Well, we managed to keep catch being useful, in spite of him getting absolutely ruined early on in the fight.
Target down.
Not ejecting him, running him to the back and using that long-range firepower has come in handy. And this is why I like long-range mechs. Long-range mechs are so good. Because, you know, you can still be useful hiding at the back, chucking damage in from long range where the enemy can't see you and can't hurt you. They are good. What's that? Is my left? Yeah, let's angle this way a bit then. And now we've got blue juice. We're going to have to switch an SRM off though. Well, we may as well go for CT, because, like I said, we've only got one piece of priority salvage anyhow. If memory serves correctly, anyway. Oh, can you zoom in on the model, says Garrison. Yes, I can zoom in on the model. Although it's a little bit dark. I'll highlight him by mousing over, but There he is. If I remember rightly, I think, is that the gargoyle model? I think it's the gargoyle model from MechWarrior Online. It's being used for the striker. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It's been now several years since I played MechWarrior Online. So memory's getting a little bit fuzzy on it, but yeah, I think it's the gargoyle, which was a clan 80-ton assault mech, I think.
I'm here.
But it looks cool. I think it fits the bill. And in this mod, it is a striker.
Position confirmed. Confirmed. Firing. Target's taken a critical hit.
No worries, Pack. No, you can't be running out of food, man. Food is the best. Oh, did he just overheat himself? He did. He just blew off part of his own mech with the heat. Well, that's going to make him a lot easier to finish, isn't it? Right, catch. Oh, man, look at the range. Look at that range. That is sick.
Engaging target.
Going to get even better once the gunnery skill of these pilots gets higher. What is he? Oh, he's already quite high. Gunnery 8 on catch, 9 on lazy, 8 on black cat, 8 on Sarge. Yeah, because these are the guys I went for multi-target and breaching shot, aren't they? So that's why it's so high. Although I do keep forgetting I actually have that ability.
Location confirmed.
To be honest, a lot of the time it's better off firing a full alpha when it's just one target, for example. Multi-shot and breaching shot doesn't really come in very handy. Why fire one weapon when you can fire them all?
Commander.
Sarge going to get the killing blow here, I wonder. No, apparently not. Pilot somehow not panicking. Oh no, he is panicking now. Panic level critical, but he's not ejected. Very brave. Oh, Garrison says it's the night gear. Or night gear, however you want to say it. Is it really? I've got a bunch of them. I suppose, yeah, because it's stretched out a bit. Looks a bit different. Are you sure about that? Because this mouthpiece... No, I think it's the gargoyle, you know. I mean, this bit across the head here, is that on the night gear as well? I think it's the gargoyle. Hold on. Garrison says he's not sure now. He's wavering. He's wavering. All right, let me bring up the gargoyle. Oh, I need to specify MWO, otherwise I'm just going to get pictures of gargoyles, aren't I? Right, there we go. All right, let's bring that up on stream. Right, so this here. You see what I mean? It's got that piece there, and look at the arm shape. So it's stretched out a bit, so it's been made wider for the striker model. But that is the gargoyle. So there it is there, and here it is here. It's kind of difficult to see, but in shadow. But you see that there, and you see the same legs, shoulders. It's a gargoyle. I'm telling you. Sarge says it's a gargoyle. Yeah. The authority has spoken. Sarge says it's a gargoyle. Right. So now to shoot it.
Acknowledged.
Let's make it go boom.
Confirmed.
There we go. Right. Still got to destroy the turrets and 2 base buildings. And again, I have said this before. We played that really awful one where we've got to kill 5 buildings earlier, and it takes an ice age, and they all have 1,000,000 hit points. This is the one base destruction map I don't mind, because you only have to kill 2, and they don't have a lot of hit points, so it's a lot quicker. If only they were all like this, eh?
Yes, Commander. Location confirmed.
3K walk to the market. Oh my god.
Confirmed.
Are you out in the Canadian wilderness at the moment then, Pack?
All right, let's move.
Batty says Jaegers should always just sit back and chuck in AC2 damage. Yeah, I agree with that that theory.
Commander?
You know, it'd be really nice if I could cram more AC2s in, but obviously we can't change the engine sides in this mod. Can't give it endo steel or anything like that to free up some tonnage. So 3 is the best I can manage, unless I'm willing to go super low on ammo, which I'm not. That's a little bit crazy. What's the point of having loads of guns if you don't have the ammunition to shoot with them? Blakey says 3K walk, mate. I'd starve. It's always an option. Yeah.
Affirmative.
Breaching shot is most useful with a multi-target or someone in very heavy cover, says Batty Muffins. Yep, absolutely agree. Yeah, this entire lance has multi-target and breaching shot. That's the theme of this lance. Although, as I was saying, I've not really made much use of it a lot of the time.
On it.
It's great when there are multiple targets, but less great when there aren't.
I've got a sensor lock. Receiving you.
Okay, thanks for that sensor lock. Sarge is going to be able to see to shoot this heavy shredder. Or shoot at the heavy shredder. He hit with 1 PPC though, we'll give him that. Alto says Night Gaia. Is that really how it's pronounced? I've never known. I like the idea of calling it a night gur. Gur. Night gur. It's a very angry mech. But is that the official pronunciation, Alto? Thank you if it is, because I've wondered for years but never bothered to look it up. How are you supposed to say that properly? Carnage, hello. He says, do you have a YouTube channel? If you do, you should put that link in your homepage. Is it not? Is it not? I guess it isn't if you're saying it's not. No, it totally isn't. Yeah, no, you're completely right. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. And yes, I should do that thing. Yeah. But yeah, it's channel_Doyle, same as it is on Twitch, on YouTube. And I have lots of playlists on there of various things, most of which is BattleTech. But I do have other games on there too, as I am technically a variety streamer. Technically, because I also play tons of BattleTech, so that's not so much variety.
Acknowledged.
But we squeeze other things in where we can.
Sensors locked.
Right, I'm deliberately being wussy and just sensor locking and staying out of range of these turrets because
Ready to get it
we
on.
got a few banged up mechs and it just makes sense to not
Target
get
acquired.
unnecessarily hurt when we don't have to.
One less turret.
Cassian is pointing out 3K is 1.6 miles. You see, when you put it in miles, it doesn't sound that bad. 1.6, it's a smaller number than 3K. It makes it sound less bad, doesn't it? And also, to be fair, I used to walk further than that to get home from the school bus stop. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, just for the record.
Roger.
Got something you want done?
What am I doing? What am I doing? Killing turrets. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, I was catching up on chat suggestions of how to advertise my YouTube on Twitch.
Got a lock.
Yeah, a lot of like admin stuff is on hold at the moment because of obviously the newborn. Oh, he's almost 4 weeks old now. In fact, is he 4 weeks old now? What's the date? Yeah, he's almost 4 weeks old. Yeah, so obviously Shell helps me a lot with you know, the non-streaming things like creating icons and uploading my YouTube vids and stuff like that. So at the moment, she's spending most of her time feeding the little one. So we've slowed down a lot on the non-streaming side of things, but normality will resume eventually. Don't worry, and we'll catch up on stuff. Because I mean, we've still got my bot is still like not doing things right because it's now unsubbed from the channel, so it's not got the Doyle symbol. It's just showing Chana 28 lol, which is the the script behind it, which looks weird. So we've still not managed to fix that. There's a whole bunch of things on the list, but limited amount of time. Like pretty much, Shell was saying the other day, for her at the moment, she's able to do one thing a day, like have a shower, for example, being a one thing that she's able to find time for in between trying to catch up on sleep and feeding little William. So we're going to have to wait a little while till we can get back on top of things. Because we were almost done with the Speedo icon. We've been waiting on that quite a while now. But we were going to get the Speedo icon done. We've got room for it. It's almost there. But then a baby was born. So things kind of slowed up a bit. And I'm sure you are all very understanding about that.
I could do this all day. Orders?
Okay, Lazy. Can you one-shot this turret for us? It's a heavy shredder turret. We don't really want it shooting back. Come on, Lazy. Come on, Lazy. Come on, Lazy. You got this. You got this. You got this. He's got it.
One last turret.
Orders?
Okay. One more turret, one more building. Nearly there.
Get your lance to the LZ.
Okay. Last turret.
What's up, boss? Confirmed. Copy that.
There's some interesting shooting going on from my pilots, considering they're all shooting stationary targets at this point. By interesting, I mean kind of terrible. Okay, that should do it. Mission complete. There we go. Lazy says, "Okay, I got it. Do I get a nap now?" Yes, Lazy, you're definitely allowed a nap.
Mission successful.
Yeah, she's getting there, Tasco. She's getting there. Obviously, it was all a big deal, and yeah, with the blood transfusions and the low iron, it's taken her a while to recover. She's getting there though. She's doing all right. William's doing great though, so she's doing a really good job of keeping him fed and making sure he's okay. Right. So, a couple of injuries for Lazy. 30 days. So there you go, Lazy. You can nap for a whole 30 days, mate. You're all good there. That's a nice long nap. Right, what are we going to take? We're going to take the striker, weren't we? Where is it? Oh, we've only got one piece of that, but we've only got one. I thought I remembered reducing the salvage, yeah. So I'm only allowed to choose one. So striker has 1 ballistic hardpoint, 5 energy, and 1 support slot. It says the striker has an arsenal that is capable of engaging an enemy at a variety of ranges. At maximum range, the striker brings its PPC and Class 5 autocannon to bear. As the enemy closes, it can also make use of its large laser, though the unit's pilot will need to monitor their heat generation carefully. Finally, for close-range defense, the striker has 3 medium lasers. It comes with a quirk easy to maintain, 25% faster repair speed. Not a bad mech, really. Let's see what else we're missing out on. A couple of improved AC5s. They could come in handy in the future. Maybe we'll get lucky and roll one of them. Or maybe we won't. We rolled a piece of longbow, though, so yeah, that'll do. Is that the longbow variant I like or not? It is, yeah. That's the good longbow variant with the smaller engine and the more space for weaponry. So, not too bad. Tasco says, I can't believe how chill you've been, Doyle. I would have been scared as fudge. Thank heavens all went well. On the outside, I was being calm. On the inside, when it was all happening, I was not calm, Tasco. It was very, very worrying. Obviously, you know, like I told this story on one of the streams before about how I had to tell quite a few medical staff that I thought Shell had lost more blood than they thought she had. And they kept trying to draw blood from her and couldn't. And I'm like, yeah, there's not much left in her. Put some more blood in her, then you'll be able to get some out. And eventually, you know, after what felt like an eternity, that they come back and say, oh, yeah, we actually think she's lost, what was it? Was it like about 750 as opposed to the 550 they initially estimated of blood? And yeah, gave her 3 bags of blood. So yeah, that was quite a lot. So that was very worrying because I mean, she looked like a corpse. Like she was grey, like really, really unhealthy. I was very, very worried on the inside, but obviously on the outside, you've got to stay calm because you don't want to panic Shell or the baby or you know. But yeah, I was texting her mum, letting her mum know everything that was going on because she lives down south, quite far away. Because I thought, you know, if it was my kid, I'd want to know absolutely everything that was happening. So I was keeping her mum posted on every single thing that they were doing with her. So yeah, that was very scary. And then we finally got discharged from hospital a couple of days later. Got home, and then we'd been home less than 24 hours when William threw up some blood. So we went straight back into hospital. That was also very scary in the ambulance ride to the hospital there, because I was worried he was going to die, you know, because he was throwing up blood. So yeah, might seem calm on the outside, but honestly on the inside, yeah, it was really scary. I've never been so scared of anything in my life as when we were on the way to hospital after he'd thrown up blood. You know, I thought he was going to die. Luckily, he didn't. In the end, it seemed that he'd basically he'd made Shell's nipple bleed while breastfeeding, and he'd taken blood in. But you know, so he was okay in the end after they'd done a bunch of tests. But yeah, he's been all right ever since. But yes, it was very scary, indeed. So Alto says, right, just did some research into the pronunciation of Gear or Gaia, because you got me thinking. Apparently it's J for jam. So Night Jia or Jaya? Jaya? Is it Night Jaya? But it says, yeah, he says apparently it's J for jam. Interesting. Flaky says, have you looked at the loot magnet mod? Loot magnet mod? No, I haven't, Flaky. I've not seen that at all. I have to have a look. Sarge says, look at the time. Yeah, I know I've overrun. I've just finished the mission, but thank you for letting me know, though, Sarge. I am going to shoot off shortly. Flaky says, Vampire the Masquerade 4, Doyle's kid. Thanks, Flaky. Sarge says, Doyle being calm equals him running around with Shell with his arms raised, screaming, ah! No, like, all the medical staff, like, complimented both me and Shell on how calm we were for everything. I think they're used to people flapping and going crazy, and we're not those kind of people. I've always been calm in a crisis, and when faced with large amounts of blood or accidents or injury, because there's no use not being calm. You can't get anything done if you're not calm. You just got to get on with stuff, haven't you? It's essential. Then you know, some hours later, after you've got it all out of the way, then you can think about it and go, oh Jesus, that was a bit scary. But yeah, at the time you just got to do stuff, haven't you? Oh, Tasku, thank you very much. Thank you for the resub, Tasku. 6 months, man, 6 months. Oh my God, wow. I can't believe it. You've hit 6 months. That's gone fast. Jesus. Well, thank you so much, Tasco. I really appreciate your support there. And thank you to all of you. Thank you to the new follows. Thank you to the resubs. Thank you for the raid. Baby T again. Check him out if you're not already following him. Baby T on Twitch. Fantastic Canadian streamer. Awesome guy. Really like that guy. And thank you all for being here. So hopefully we'll return to BattleTech next Tuesday, because Thursday and Friday I'll be playing another game. So we'll return to BattleTech next Tuesday. Hopefully, we're getting our money up a little bit. I'll be able to finally afford that habitat pod upgrade, and we'll get another lance in. But I think we're now at the stage where we can take on those higher level missions without screwing them up, and we can keep ourselves in with a reasonable income. So we should be all right to expand the crew a little bit. So we'll get the Chaucer in, we'll get Deb in, we'll check the list to see who are the next in line on the longest serving subs, and we'll play some more BattleTech on Tuesday. So that'll be at the usual time, 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern, next Tuesday. But I will be back tomorrow at the usual time of 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern, where I'll be playing Football Manager for tomorrow. Football Manager 2020, out on beta at the moment. Full release will be coming very soon. I've been playing with Derby County, which is the city I was born in and currently live in, and it's my home team, so having fun with that. We got Wayne Rooney at the club, would you believe? The Wayne Rooney, that now in his twilight years, end of his career, Wayne Rooney, so he's not that good anymore. But we've got him. It's the most high-profile player Derby have had in a long time. So I've been having fun with that. And little spoiler coming up, I got myself promoted while I was playing off-stream. So I'm now in the Premiership with Derby County and not doing too badly either. So that's going pretty well. As I said, when the game comes out for a full release, I will probably start a new career. It will also probably be with Derby County, and I'll see if I can replicate my one-season promotion with them and get back into the Premiership. But yes, it's been great. I'm having fun with that. So that'll be tomorrow. Friday might be Ghost Recon with Garrison, depending on if he's available or not. It might be something else. We'll have to wait and see. But hopefully I will see you all tomorrow. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support from people watching on YouTube as well. And don't forget, please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and subscribe to the channel for more stuff like this. Also, leave a comment if you feel so inclined, because it really does help with the algorithm and spread the channel to more people far and wide, and helps with my growth. So thank you all so much if you're leaving likes or comments on YouTube. Really appreciate that, guys. So I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks again, guys. Let's find someone to raid. There is bound to be somebody worth raiding on BattleTech right now. All right, let's bring up the BattleTech channel. Right, what we got? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll raid this guy again. He was a lovely guy. Let's go raid him. We've got a guy that's new to the BattleTech streaming malarkey. He's been streaming other stuff, and he's recently gotten into BattleTech, so he's pretty new to it. He's a nice dude, though. He gave me a follow back yesterday after we raided him and followed him. Really nice guy. So get your speedos on, guys and girls. Let's go for a speedo raid. Here we go. Sarge says, do you really want me to leave a comment? Yeah, even you, Sarge. A comment on YouTube is helpful. Negative or positive or otherwise. Serious or jokey. It all helps with the algorithm. Right, thank you so much, guys. Let's go now. I'll see you tomorrow.